Let me close the box. Just lock me in the room with the dog.
Hi, Ruby. Can you see us?
And we're live.
Welcome in.
Hello, everyone.
I'm so happy to see you. Welcome to the live gemstone sale, where every other week this handsome guy and I come on in for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, Bodhi, he has Bodhi waiting for Zoe in Zoe's bedroom, and I wanted Bodhi to be here.
She didn't come home. She got to open her door and surprise.
Anyway, maybe Bodhi will come in for a sneak peek visit a little bit later.
You know.
It's wonderful to see you. So come on in. You know, this is our
welcome,
hangout space together. Anybody
hey,
new? Anybody not come?
I'm new.
He says he's new. He's not new.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Christina.
This is our sale that we designed for you. It really has like some of the bestest things.
It's a party.
And but it's also kind of a live gemstone classroom for me. I like to teach you. I like to talk. It wasn't why he married me, but you know what? He needed a talker, because when you're a really quiet person, if you marry another quiet person,
that's called a counterbalance.
Guess what that house is like. So anyway, Mr. Quiet needed me to come along and just spark up his life 20 years ago.
It's true. It would be really boring otherwise. Boring life.
He's not a talker.
And
actually, he is sometimes. Sometimes he does sneak attacks where he won't shut up. And I really like it.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
No, you don't.
No, I do. But so it catches me off guard, because when you start talking and he doesn't stop talking, it's like, I kind of
there's one of two looks, right? It's the glazed over, like, look, or it's the...
Did aliens abduct you? Well, because if he's talking too much about stuff that's super boring,
like boats or cars or... No.
I kind of time out with some things. I have attention deficit disorder. So if it's super boring, then I go away. Anyway, I'm going to try not to make tonight boring for y'all. But we did have some new folks. Will you scroll up so I can say hi? If you are new, we're really happy to have you here. So this is a sale. Everything we're going to show you tonight is available.
Karen, Michelle,
and
Amanda.
Tara says I'm old, very old.
I don't have any snacks yet. I kind of have a
he's not going to be
late-ish
eating
lunch.
today. I'm cooking dinner tonight. I'm making a taco.
I'm excited.
A taco recipe by Salt and Lavender, who's my favorite virtual chef. You have to follow her on Instagram. I have made over 24 of her recipes. They're foolproof, they're affordable, they use ingredients you already have in your own kitchen. Salt and Lavender is pretty much my favorite Instagram chef.
How would they use ingredients you don't have in your kitchen?
No, but you know what I mean? Like, do you have pasta? Check.
No.
Do you have tomato sauce?
No.
Probably check. Do you have, I have canned tomatoes. Do you have salt and pepper? Check.
Probably
do you have sour cream or whipping cream? Probably.
Not.
Do you have canned corn? Oh,
No.
I bet you. Oh, frozen corn? Oh, wait, no, I do. So these are not like weird ingredients that you have to go and like, oh, I don't know if I have that, or, go buy more groceries. She uses what you have, which I think
Do
is
you
really
have ho-hos? Check. Do you have ice cream? Check.
Did he say ho?
Oh.
I'll leave that there.
No, you know ho-hos, right? Like you peel the outer chocolate off and you eat that, and then you think, do I eat this soft, spongy Twinkie or not? Because actually, all I really wanted was that crusty chocolate exterior. And then you think, well, but there is the creamy filling, so yeah, I'll eat it. Why not? And then I'll have another one, because what I really want again is that chocolate exterior.
Do you want to eat my creamy filling?
So... Next up are going to be some amethyst dream generators, and yeah, here we go. Anyway, really important to keep us on topic here tonight, and you see me getting red. So if you haven't done so already, you can do so after the show, but very important. You have an account at sagegoddess.com. Checkmate, Dave. Yes, indeed, indeed.
There's
You have to
nowhere
have an
go.
account.
There's nowhere to go.
Just stop for a few minutes. You have to have an account at sagegoddess.com. If you don't have one already, you can make one after tonight's show. And one of the things you have to put in the right field there says YouTube username is a username you see when you comment in the chat box. It's very important. That's how we invoice you.
Like if your username is cream filling, then you need to put that in your.
Once again, less talky. More chill the fuck out for a few minutes while I roll through the intro. So, you're going to want to have that account. You're going to have your YouTube username in the appropriate field under your account. And then tomorrow we will go ahead and send you your invoice for anything that you won today. Now, how do you win today? Well, it's quite simple. When the team posts, and the team is the folks in the chat that have the yellow box around the name, Sage Goddess, when they post the item and the price, then you can comment sold. If you're one of the lucky few who comment sold in time, then you are the winner. The team will chat back with a list of who won in each round of items that we showcase this evening. If it's clean, you can talk now.
I'm not a Virgo.
All right, well.
Okay, so let me sanitize my brain.
Yeah. So there's
anyway,
that.
this is what you came for. So it's all going to be G-rated now going forward, so that's great. Everything's going to be top shelf, child friendly. Barb is on it tonight. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Okay, so anyway.
I do have a Halloween shirt.
Yeah, it's your Day of the Dead shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I got him into skeletons and skulls and like kind of badassery. Yeah, it really wasn't his vibe.
That's what it says on the back.
Badassery. Yeah, but you know, like, I think sometimes partners have to be gently escorted into the world of badassery. They don't come, like, sort of fully loaded or fully prepared. So, and what I find is baby steps to badassery. It's like, how about a little skull on your polo shirt? You know what I mean?
Baby
Okay,
steps could also be a slippery slope, right? You don't realize that you're sinking in quicksand until it's too late, and then you're just screwed. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly say it's right. I will say something at some point that's inappropriate, but whatever.
One important thing for this evening is make sure your feed in the chat is set to live chat, not top chat. Live chat. This way you keep up with us. If you ever start to fall behind, feel like your comments are out of band, like you're not being seen, just refresh the page, refresh the feed so you catch up to us. Because sometimes if you start a few minutes late behind us, you could be running 2, 3 minutes, 10 minutes behind us. And we're already actually on to the other thing.
I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what something costs, ballpark, so you can decide if you want it and get your fingers ready, and then you can get everything ready and then type sold as soon as Team SG posts it. Okay, so I do that as a little heads up for you. So I'm going to tell you it's under X, which kind of gives you a ballpark so that you can decide if something works for you or not. Yeah, I know. I'm not making any promises. Look, at 48 years old, if I'm going to tell you I'm going to start being real well behaved, I mean, I think we just pretty much all know that's not true. So let's move on. The young kids over here are in their early 40s. There's still time for them, but the elder statesmen among us can't really change our spots.
So you gotta pick a door. You ready? Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3?
Can you open the garage door for her? Our daughter is standing outside because Grandpa just dropped her off from school. It's not next day shipping, Ashley, because tomorrow the fun begins where we go through and we match up your item with you, and then your invoice goes out tomorrow and you have a day to pay it. So usually the items will ship to you at the top of next week, if not the end of this week. But it takes us a couple days because it takes you guys a couple of days to pay your invoice and get all that in. So it's a couple day process. Yeah.
I always do that when she calls me. I make it like, what is it? The Price is Right. Which door do you want? Pick a door.
I like the idea of picking doors.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It gives her choices in life.
Is door number 1 where I get to talk as much as I want with no limits?
Definitely not. No.
Okay.
No.
I like to talk. Remember my dating profile? I enjoy talking, sharing memes of cats, and I also enjoy cats, which is why I think I would probably just be single for a really long time. That's what my new dating profile would say. It would say, "Hi, I'm Athena. I play with crystals. I enjoy cats. I like to share cat memes, and I talk a lot. Let's go on a date." And people would say no. So it's really good I have him. Okay. Are you ready? Holy shit.
Here we go.
Where are we going?
All right. First up,
Door number 1.
door number 1.
I know. I'm actually really excited about these.
Yeah,
What
actually,
number, what
they're
number is it
beautiful.
though?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Shouldn't they be under G? Like, you know, like,
no.
'cause I think they got put under 31.
So this is a type of fluorite from Brazil. We have 55 of these, and they're under $35, and they're about 4 inches. So if you fall in love with this tonight, there should be enough for you to get one if you'd like one. Sodalite's one of my favorite stones. Yeah, right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said fluorite.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say they're fluorescent. Sodalite. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I was like, am I holding the right thing?
Sorry. It's already been a
Come
long
on,
day.
man.
I've been working since
Come
very early
on,
this morning.
man.
Okay. See?
Oh,
You told me I can't talk,
the
and now
look,
it messed with
the
my brain.
look.
It messed with my brains. Sodalite. We
Fluorite.
don't have any alcohol tonight. maybe that's for the better. Okay, sodalite. Sorry, it's fluorescent sodalite. Do you have the black light?
I do.
So how is this fluorescent? So this is a particular
Which
type
needs a
of.
battery.
Really?
Yeah. I can have Zoe bring it.
Okay. Yeah, April. You know what? I will dare your
There you go.
Neo Virgo hubby to a challenge. There we go. Okay. So this is sodalite from Brazil that grows with a new mineral that they found this year in the last 18 months or so called hauine. HauYne. I call it hiney. That is absolutely not what it's called, but I like to give things my own special names. It's hauine. And the mineral composition of sodalite with hauine makes this fluorescent. There's also quartz in the matrix, which what makes that cool is that you can use this as a centerpiece for a generator. So what is this about? Not only is sodalite, so sodalite's the best stone for overcoming fear. That's why we love it. That's why we work with it, because if you have fear, for me anyway, fear is what makes manifestation impossible. If you think that you can't do something, you're probably right. If you think you can, you're probably right as well. So I always tell people fear is not your friend unless someone is chasing you down a street.
We often say, although I have to remind myself more of it than not, is don't make decisions based on fear.
You know, the thing is, you can't get that time back. You know, if you
Yeah.
spend your life worried about things or fearful, I grew up with an amazing family. I will never say anything but that. I truly think I've had the best, which I know it's kind of, you know, now people like to talk about what terrible families they came from and stuff. That will not be me. I came from a really great family.
That could be me.
I really did, and probably more grateful than I've ever been for where I came from. But my parents are immigrants, and they were worried all the time growing up. Worried about money. Worried about, I don't know. I mean, if they could worry about it, they worried about it. And what I found is that kind of made everything harder. You know what I mean? Rather than saying, okay, well, things are challenging, but let's dream of something bigger, or let's try to be optimistic, or let's look forward, or let's look ahead, or let's get excited. There wasn't that kind of energy. And I think a lot of you probably came up in similar families and households where it was like, there was just a lot of anxiety and a lot of like fear of the unknown. And what's funny is now in our generation, we probably have more reasons to be worried than that generation did. Like we have less, we have more that is kind of unknown.
My Amazon package is late again. What could have happened to it?
Actually, Amazon's never late. That's the shit about Amazon.
That's the shit about
It will get you that package at 10 p.m. I don't know how they do it. But anyway, so what I'm going to say about this is I have worked for a long time on my root chakra, which is where fear sits, to try and transmute that. Hauine is a root chakra mineral. Sodalite is a third eye mineral, and then these have been aura traded. We had these made and aura traded for you, so these are unique to
They're
Sage
pretty
Goddess.
rad.
So aura is a process where they take the mineral, the sodalite with hauine combination, and then they bond iridium, titanium, and gold to the stone. It's permanent, and it's on every side. So then not only do you get the benefit of the sodalite for releasing fear and the hauine for sort of stabilizing the root chakra and helping you also vision a new possibility for yourself, but then you get the benefit of gold, which is prosperity, iridium, which is hope and optimism, and titanium, which is strength and perseverance. You get all the properties of those metals with all the properties of the minerals.
That was a mouthful. How much is it? How many do you have?
I have 55 and they're $34.
Thank you, baby cake. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Oh, your
Oh,
braids
there
are
goes.
cute,
My
eh?
friend did that.
Really?
Nice job.
Isn't she cute?
Thank you for bringing
They're
the
actually
batteries.
really, really pretty. Nicely done. I'm happy you're home.
Welcome home. Go do your homework.
Did you find a buddy in your room?
I did not look in my room.
Can you look
he's
in your
waiting.
room? He's waiting for you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you too. Ooh, Saya's having a white chocolate martini.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Let me pretend that this is a white chocolate martini. Oh wait, it's Diet Dr.
Oh,
Pepper.
wait, it's not.
Whatever, it's good, Saya, but it's not Saya's.
This one's really good for that, especially because it's a beautiful generator and it's got the ore treatment.
It's aura treated. It's a unique mineral combination. I mean, honestly, before 2 years
There
ago.
we go. She probably better.
Oh, there we go. You wouldn't find this. So it's something new. And like I said, what I love about it,
That's rad.
I'm always building grids. If you've been with me for a while, you know that. I just love gridding. And so if it's got quartz in the matrix, you can build a grid with it, which I think is pretty cool too. You had to be classy. Heather's got a nice Diet Pepsi. We're on the same page. Ava Malbec. Well, I'm cooking dinner tonight. I'm not on a diet. I know. Listen.
Dude, you keep buying me ice cream, man. I don't. I think it's like this whole strategic thing around like making me move less or something.
I don't like it when you're real skinny.
Get rid of me faster.
No, I don't. No, I don't like it when you're real skinny.
You think? Newsflash.
Yeah, but if there isn't,
I'm not real
like,
skinny.
If there isn't a little. I like a little.
I'm not real skinny.
I like a little. You know.
I'm not skinny.
He can get a little skinny, and it freaks me out.
I'm not skinny.
I'm not here for that.
I'm trying.
I'm not. I'm not saying that skinny is bad, but I like a little motion in my ocean. I like a little movement. I like a little.
No, we got it. So.
No, but do you get it?
Nope.
Anyway, I'm cooking dinner tonight, and so I'm thinking we'll have a little wine with dinner. So we're holding off on drinking right now. Do you like a little thickness? I do. I like a handle here. I like something to hold on to.
Look.
Speaking of things to hold on to,
Yeah.
I also really enjoy making him uncomfortable, and it's so easy to make him uncomfortable. It's so easy. Listen to the music. It's kind of like romantic. Where are we now, sir?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
why don't
I'm
you-
all sorts of confused at this moment.
He's excited. Okay, well, there's only one of this.
Add on to that it's a given that we're having tacos tonight, and I'm just like,
No, I'm gonna feed him because he was looking a little slim, and I'm not here for that. So
we got 2 things of ice cream showed up this morning. I'm just saying, like, I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining because I really do enjoy the ice cream.
meanwhile, if there's somebody out there who's like, wow, I wish somebody would feed me and stuff me with food, you're like, let me move into her house. Okay.
Look at Team SG, like, oh, look at the bracelet, it's so pretty. Come on, guys. Thank you, Alexis.
You want tacos too? Tacos are gonna be all right tonight. I'm doing a mix of pinto with black beans. And then I'm doing a nice 3 cheese blend with some Kobe, some Wagyu beef, a white onion, but scallions on top
Dear,
for garnish.
dear.
All right. Okay, so now I gotta talk about this for a second.
Number
Super
5.
7. Okay. We have found a new pocket of Super 7 in northern India. And it's legit. It checks all the boxes. It has all 7 of the minerals in
Bam.
Super 7 configuration. Let me just remind you of what those 7 are. They are amethyst, which is there.
Sure.
Cacoxenite, which is kind of the gold. See the gold kind of like wapow in there?
That's what we call
It's a
it.
very
Wapow.
technical term.
Yeah.
Cacoxenite. Goethite, which is the black. Lepidocrosite, which is little tiny red flecks. Rutile, which there is both golden rutile and black rutile in these Smoky Quartz, and Clear Quartz. All 7 of the Super 7 are in this material. So we are bringing you, now what's cool about this is getting a 1-inch Super 7 cuff for under $200 in sterling silver would be pretty much impossible if this wasn't our own stone. The retail value of something like this would be closer to $500. This is
It's
under
amazing.
$200. This is fully adjustable. It's in sterling silver. The setting is called the Lotus setting. Why does Super 7 matter? Because it's a mixture of the 7 most potent healing minerals on the planet. These are minerals that help you through transformation. They help you release energy. They bring peace. They also magnify energy to raise your vibration. This is all about change, healing, and transformation in the Super 7. There have been 3 pockets found now, 1 in northern India, 1 in Canada, and 1 in Brazil. And that's it. There's really no other place in the world to find Super 7. Isn't that cool? So this is a one-of-a-kind Shram piece. This is $199. I have exactly 1 of them, and good luck. Who wants a Shram Super 7 cuff? Isn't that incredible? This will fit anywhere from, because I'm a 6.5, I'm not going to adjust it to my wrist because I don't want to do that. I want you to adjust it to your wrist. This will fit anywhere from, I would say, a 5.5-inch wrist up to about a 9.5 to 10.
You gonna show it?
Isn't that beautiful? Again, I could adjust this fully to my wrist and make it fit me perfectly, but it's not mine, it's yours. So, but this is what it would look like when you finally adjust it to your wrist. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so cool because, like, from here you're like, what is that?
What is it?
Rutilated quartz? Is that amethyst? And it's like, it's all the things, baby. Yeah, I like that. Janine Given says, makes me think about alchemy, 7 stages, 7 minerals.
Interesting.
And honestly, when you think about the Super 7, especially with the Fuchsite, which is almost like gold, you know, it's almost like Fuchsite represents the, for me in alchemy, that stage of the magnum opus, right? Where you've finished all of your work and you've completed the 7 stages and now you've reached that ultimate stage of transformation. That for me is Fuchsite, and I think the goethite for me would represent the calcination and some of the earlier phases of alchemy where you're really going through the muck and trying to make sense of things. Isn't it beautiful? So, Margaret got it. Congratulations.
Congrats.
I want to show you the related pieces because we happen to have, in the same Super 7, we happen to have pendant and
Rings.
and rings. I have 1 pendant. I'm sorry. And then in the rings, I have.
I can't get this to focus. There we go. My lord.
It looks like there. Oh, I have 2 rings. The rings are under $90. The pendant is under $150. Yeah.
Focus. Trying, guys.
There it is. So same material. So again, you've got your rutile, right, gold and black. You have your Fuchsite, that's the gold sprays of mineral. You have your purple, which is your amethyst, the brown, which is your smoky. One of the rings actually has a phantom of the Super 7 in it, so I'll show you that.
So I'll show you.
And then what Shram's done on the bail of this piece is what we're calling the lotus, or it's kind of like it's 1 petal of the flower of life. Isn't that beautiful? And then it's stamped 925. Isn't that cool? There's only 1 of these. This one is 1.75 inches of Super 7. It's $149. Isn't that cool? Hand cut, hand set.
I love them too.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
It looks like fireworks.
Yeah.
The way the rutile comes through, that's the black rutile there, and then you'll see in other parts of it just like the spotting of the goethite, which looks like little black flecks. Not as much lines. The lines of the rutile, the little flecks are the goethite inclusions. Isn't that incredible? Mm-hmm. So congratulations.
Congrats, you guys. That's beautiful.
They're just cool pieces. We only have a few of them for you
So
for
we'll
right
show
now.
the rings.
And then we'll show you the rings. So we have 2 rings. How about that one? Wait and see.
Yeah.
And then the ring.
Look at that, you guys.
I have two. They're adjustable, so these will be oh, that's the one with the phantom. You see it? These will fit, and Dave will show you. It's a split shank on the ring, so you can pull it open or tighten it shut. This will fit anywhere from a 3.5, 4 up to about a 10. Okay, all open in sterling silver, and that is the same material in that Super 7. There's only 2 of these. These are under $90.
That's the first one.
Isn't that cool? Do you see the difference there? Do you see how I was telling you the black lines are root tail, but on the other one you can see the black specks are the goethite? There's a little bit of a difference in how the mineral.
The specks up here and the lines
down there. Do you see it? They both have phantoms in them actually.
Yeah.
So these are $89 a piece. I have 2. Congratulations. That's all the Super 7 for tonight.
Bam.
The light kind of washes it out a little bit though.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to turn that. Oh, I can
Did you
turn it
just
down.
figure it out?
Yeah, I think I just turned it. I think I figured it out.
That's actually really good because when I'm live doing rituals too, sometimes it's helpful not to have it at full,
But if you don't have it, then it's not nearly enough.
Mm-hmm. They're beautiful. So congratulations.
Wish we had more, guys.
I know.
We'll try.
We will try. We will do our best. We're trying to bring you more of this material. It's just this is all we have for right now.
You can really see the fuzz on this thing. My God, man.
Yes, Virgo.
Can I get you a new ottoman? It drives me nuts. It really does. It really drives me nuts.
Yeah, I don't worry about fuzz.
Special.
Just hair or just dirt or kind of here for that. Kind of a boho chick, if you know what I mean. Kind of fuzzy. I like fuzz and dirt, and those are things that make life more interesting. Hey, do you want to see if I have fuzz on me?
All right, so
that's how I can get him to stop. Hey, you should probably check my shirt. This is how I seduced him all those years ago. I've got some fuzz for you, Virgo.
I was 12. Okay.
You were like 20.
She threw me in the back of the van.
Jeez, I am older than him, but that's not a true story.
That's how
He
Rivers.
got in the back of that van on his own dime.
She's like, I got a carton of ice cream. Come on in.
I was like, come here, little boy. I've got some fuzz.
So I got some fuzz. Actually, this next
Okay.
one, this is super cool.
He's into it, whatever. Secretly he is. You know it's true.
Girl, you know it's true.
God. Please don't, okay? Just don't. No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Hey, what line is this?
3.
You're right on top of that, aren't you?
I am.
Okay. These are so cool, you guys, and
Get ready. Get ready. This is one of the big highlights of the show. So, get ready.
okay. Our Vetzonite is the most important stone for manifestation. I've been teaching you about our Vetzonite forever. Our Vetzonite comes from Russia.
When have you seen this?
Okay, these were made for SG. In very rare pockets of Russia, our Vetzonite grows with garnet. Okay. Garnet is one of the most important stones for manifestation too, because you have to ground your manifestations in the physical world. Otherwise, they just are in your head, or they're just good ideas, but you don't actually bring them to life. Skulls each carry an energy of a guide with them. And so we had these carved for the season. These are so beautiful. The one he's showing you is the larger size, which is 4 inches. Those are under $120 for a 4-inch hand-carved Vetzonite with garnet skull. The smaller size here, 3 to 3.5 inches, $99 or under $100, I should say. So under 120 for the large, under 100 for the small. I have 25 of the small and I have 45 of the large, and that's it. I wanted to get more and bring them as a listing to sagegoddess.com, and there was no more material. This is super special. I have one generator made out of this, and it's about 5 inches, and I got it in Tucson a couple of years ago. It was $150 wholesale. So to get a hand-carved skull at these prices is absolutely insane. Are you ready? So if you want a small, I have 25, they're $99, but that's all I have. If you want a medium, they are $119. I have 45 of them, and that's it. If you're a skull collector and you don't have our Arvedzenite with garnet, and you're trying to manifest in particular,
Crazy pieces. These are just
beautiful.
yeah. That's why I was saying this is one of the highlights of the show. I think.
It's one of my favorite things of the entire
So
sale.
the team will post to it twice. They'll post the small and then they'll post the medium. So just a heads up.
If you're a collector, like I wouldn't pass this by. Like
Yeah,
I said,
this
and
is-
especially because like we really tried to bring more of them and we couldn't get them. And it's really nice that the larger size is only, $20 more.
Yeah.
It's a full inch larger, so but I was really excited that we could keep the prices so low because they're absolutely beautiful. It's not fluorescent.
No, I was just seeing if there's anything else in it.
You can really
There's
see the
one-
garnet in these. Sometimes you find our Arvedzenite with garnet. It's still very rare, but sometimes you'll see pieces here or there, and you can't really see the garnet. Like in these pieces, it's bright red. Those garnets. Aren't they gorgeous?
That's
Yeah.
cute, Karen.
What did Karen say?
Just her 3-year-old grandson.
Hi Malachi.
That's awesome.
Loves your sphere. Yeah.
Aw.
Well, and if you are manifesting, truly, Arvedzenite and yellow apatite, which we have one yellow apatite pendant tonight in the show, those are my favorite manifestation stones, truly. And I've been doing this for a long time, and nothing has changed that. I've been teaching you again about Arvedzenite and yellow apatite for a decade. It's not like, oh, now I think the better manifestation stone is this other thing. I really haven't changed my perspective, but I haven't found anything that's more effective.
Congrats, you guys. These are amazing pieces. I think we have a whole wide selection of some awesome things tonight, but this is one of those.
That's one of the stars of the
But
show.
if you didn't get one, I'm sorry, but we've got some incredible things to show you still. So.
Yeah. Anna Banana said, I almost slept through this. I'm so glad you didn't. I'm so
Me
happy
too.
that you're here.
No way.
Aren't they cool? Yeah, so
Wake up, Dave.
congratulations. I do have yellow apatite. I have a pendant. I don't have a lot of it. I know. I'm trying to get more yellow apatite because it is truly one of my favorites. But it's hard to get. This particular yellow apatite is a good story behind it too. Do you want to do that one real quick?
I'll
Just
show
one
it?
here?
Yeah. Actually, it's a
One.
beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team SG had this label just so the team knows as Peridot, but it is not Peridot, darling. So it's
Peridot.
not a big deal. But I just want to make sure Team SG you have your
Oh, look
information
at
correct on
that.
your side.
Bam.
I actually think the price is a mistake. This pendant is under $150.
It's a
and
mistake.
that is solid yellow apatite with a star ruby on the front in
Oh.
sterling silver.
Just the ruby alone.
Yeah, so Shran made this. That is rough yellow apatite, one of the best stones for manifestation. Activates the solar plexus, reminds you that you're capable.
And touches you on the back there.
Mhm.
Nothing sharp.
Mhm. But the stone is kind of above the setting, so you can feel the stone against your skin. It's
Isn't that
just
gorgeous?
super beautiful, yeah.
I love how turning the silver like that.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of like organic. It goes with
Well,
the
it's kind
stone.
of feminine, like
Yeah.
the way the silver kind of winds up the bail, and then again you have that little like petal.
Now, what's the star ruby? There might be some folks who are saying, "What do you mean star ruby?"
Okay, so star ruby. So you know what ruby is, right? Ruby and sapphire are members of the corundum family. They're a 9 out of 10 on the hardness scale. So they're some of the hardest and rarest and most expensive minerals on the planet. 5% or slightly less of all rubies and sapphires have what we call the star. If Dave hits that with a flashlight,
Well, you
in
can
front of
see it. You can see right there.
But if you touch it with a flashlight, you might actually be able to see the perfect 6-pointed star.
Nope.
You can
Too
actually
much-
kind
too
of.
much light.
Is it too much? You can kind of see it there if he moves it around. See the 6-pointed star? There's white lines across the face of it, and so what happens is rubies are hexagonal. As they're growing, if the hexagons line up at just the perfect angle, you end up with a star. If the hexagons of the ruby grow just the right geometric sort of angles to each other. And that's why there's so few of them.
It's beautiful, isn't it, you guys?
It's natural. The
I mean,
ring I
forget-
always wear on my finger is star sapphire. So you've seen
Even if
that
you're not
ring.
getting it, just like appreciating the beauty of.
Isn't that pretty?
of that stone.
And it's a 6-pointed star, right? So we know from geometry and from the Hermetic principles that the 6-pointed star or the hexagon represents the Hermetic principle as above, so below, which is a spiritual principle that teaches us that everything on earth is a mirror of what's in the divine realms and vice versa. We're an echo of the divine. And so star rubies are all about magic and passion and desire and connection, and then apatite is about manifestation. That's a great shot of that, Dave, by the way. So 149. I think it's a mistake.
Definitely.
Enjoy.
Congrats.
I don't know who's getting it, but it should be closer to $2.99 for a piece like this. That is a huge yellow apatite. I don't even have a carat weight on it, but it's just, let's call it jumbo, and say that for $149, this is a really good purchase. I can show it to you on me too, because it's isn't that beautiful? Yeah. I like a big pendant. I don't like little teeny tiny things. I mean, sometimes if I'm wearing my everyday, I'll wear something small. But when I'm choosing jewelry, I usually choose a ring that's more substantial or a pendant that's more substantial. I like bigger pieces of jewelry. I know you do too.
Congrats.
Very excited to see who gets that. I wish I had more of that too. But it's good. Whoever gets it, that's your manifestation talisman. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so glad you're excited about it too. Michelle McGandy got that one.
Congrats, Michelle.
Yay!
That's a
I'm
catch.
So happy for you. It is a catch.
That's a catch.
Kind of like men who don't like lint. They're good catches.
You know, at least I'm tidy.
He is tidy. He's very clean.
Tidy. Yeah.
You are. You're quite tidy.
You know, clean up after myself quite a bit.
I do too. I'm a Leo. We bathe ourselves.
Okay, can I pick the next thing?
Okay.
TMSG, are you guys ready for a volume piece again? Something we have some quantity of, because I just want to make sure before I, toss you under the bus. Sometimes it takes our team a few minutes to collect all the winners and to comment back, and so we like to kind of give them a little bit of time in between things where we have multiple items, just to give them a second to catch up. So that's what I'm checking.
Let's just go for it and let's hope they're okay.
Let's just do it. Okay.
What are you talking about? Oh.
Yeah, because there's something cool with these. There's a lot of things cool, but there's something kind of
There's a
cool.
lot of things cool with it. Hi, Angel Jones. No, you haven't missed too much. We only got started a few minutes ago. Sharon can do it.
Sharon can do it.
Whoop whoop.
Sharon's like,
All right.
thanks, Alexis.
We have faith in you, Sharon. Okay, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, so
The numbers
anybody
are
can do
crazy
it.
today.
Oh, they're out. I know, they're
Yeah.
out and about.
I gave him new water and menu.
All right, so check this out. You ready? Because she's not going to talk about it, so I will. It's like a whole world in there.
Okay. So in the Indonesian archipelago, which is, if you are not familiar, I've shown you a couple of times.
It almost looks like the spider obsidian, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So amber is one of my favorite things. Amber is fossilized tree resin, and amber ranges in age from a few million years old
Jax, looks like you're behind, so give it a quick refresh.
to 20 or 30 million years old. We have 54 of these tonight. It's our last of our quantities of Indonesian blue amber. We had these made for Sage Goddess. And we had a smaller size on the website before. This is the larger size. These are about 1.5 to 1 3/4 inches. So in Indonesia, in Java, so this is the Indonesian archipelago, and I would really encourage you to Google that, Indonesian archipelago, and just look at the pictures. These come from absolute paradise. It's the only place in the world where there's blue amber, okay? You'll see shades of brown in it too. Can you show them on the flashlight? You'll see brown, and you'll see red, like when you look at it with just your basic light. But these fluoresce under black light, and they turn blue, and that's why they're called Indonesian blue. The Indonesian blue amber is anywhere from 20 to 30 million years old. And it only grows in this one part of the Indonesian archipelago. It looks like the water. The water is this color, this beautiful bright turquoise blue. So what's cool about this amber, I love all amber. I am not picky. Amber is super protective. and it brings you ancient wisdom. Amber is calming. It will get you out of a panic attack. If you have not worked with amber for anxiety, I want to really encourage you to try it.
That's because it's blue.
These, by the way, are under $50, which is pretty cool too, because these are hand carved out of the blue amber. So if you have anxiety and you've never worked with amber for anxiety, I want to encourage you to try it because it is powerful. It is very calming. Actually, I think Bodhi needs one.
Yeah, our dog needs
Bodhi
one.
has anxiety.
For sure.
Uh,
Especially after I
You've been
stepped
to
on this
Indonesia,
paw
Carolyn? Amazing, right? I mean, it's heaven on earth. And even if you just look at the pictures, I've been doing a lot of importing from Indonesia. We brought you the Botordo grape agate. We brought you some of the Indonesian septarian. I've just been a big fan of the Indonesian stones. We had already been bringing you Bumblebee Jasper, right, which is also Indonesian. So this is Indonesian amber. So if you want to have, and I always look at it as wherever your amber comes from, that material holds the wisdom of that region or that area. So this is holding the wisdom of the water, right? And the wisdom of the energy of that particular region of Southeast Asia, which is so deeply spiritual and connected to magic and connected to, in so many ways, the origin story of this planet. But it's the only amber that stimulates your third eye. So I think that's really cool too. It's going to bring you intuition in addition to protection and relief from anxiety. Isn't that gorgeous? $49, baby. I've got 54 of them. And then that's it for Indonesian blue amber spheres.
Squid on that one.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I just think they're beautiful. It actually looks like the ocean around Indonesia when you look at it. It's like there's little tiny islands in the archipelago. Like that actually looks like the water around Indonesia. Isn't that cool? So congratulations, I know. That's a treasure and a half. And you can find online, black light stands, LED. So you could actually just sit that on there and have it glow blue all the time, which would be pretty cool.
You know what else?
Put it on a regular
You know what
light
else you
stand.
can use a black light for?
What?
Finding lint. Just saying.
Some would say you're
Obsessed?
trying to get me to flirt with you.
Oh, is that what they're saying? Yeah, is that what the kids are saying? Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I'm a patient lady. I sure am. Uncle Dave, speaking of blue spheres and balls. That's right, baby. Oh, you're going to make him blush again. I love it.
Yeah,
You
me
can't
too.
make me blush.
Me
Nothing
too.
makes me blush because, I'm here for all of it. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys. Those are beautiful. And it's one of those things, it's like, I remember I was in Tucson maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago now.
Feels like 50.
It feels like 100. But they had little tiny pieces of it. One place had little tiny pieces of Indonesian blue sapphire, or blue amber. And I did a little Instagram live from them. They were $60 a piece for the little pebbles. So to get a hand-carved sphere for under $50, because those are shipping free. If you're in the US, it's $5.
Wait, what?
Yeah, everything in the gem sale ships for free in the US. Dave doesn't like that, but it's what we do.
Shipping's expensive, you guys. Holy Nikes.
You know me, I'm like, yay, it's all free. Anyway, it's a really good deal. So congratulations.
We have a decision piece. I kind of think we should show the decision piece so that somebody can have some time to make a decision.
Did you look up what number it is?
18. So let me get the decision piece, okay? It's sitting behind me on this thing.
By the way, for me, it's always a yes.
Oh, I know.
Should I do it? Yes. What was it? I don't even know. But should I do it? Yes. Don't ever take me to an auction. He'll tell you stories.
Oh.
I actually ended up bidding against
She
myself.
bid against herself, people. And she was behind me, and so I didn't realize she was still bidding. Now, it was a charity, school charity, so it was all for good.
I outbid myself.
But it was like,
I had
no,
already,
stop.
let me be clear. I had already won the item,
Nobody else was bidding.
Nobody else was bidding.
Just her.
And so I bid again.
Yeah. Life's a party.
It was for a charity.
It was a good cause. Kids something. Yeah.
It was for the kids.
For the
Okay.
little people.
Now this comes on a stand.
That's what I said.
I know. Oh, congrats! Emily Flanders got a skull. Yay! Love that. You know, I was just looking at, Emily, is the drawing that you did for me. I was just sitting with that today because I'm going to frame it for my office. So.
I'm going to show some of this if I can.
That's cool. Okay.
Let's
So,
explore.
This is Smoky Quartz from Brazil with Green Tourmaline, which he'll show you. It's all over the top of it. You're going to have to scroll or like.
I think I'm going to show it on the big camera because I'm just trying
This is an incredible piece. So there's Green Tourmaline. No, he's still not showing it to you.
I know. Trying people.
So
It's really hard to show.
this is all Green Tourmaline right here. And there's Green Tourmaline here. There's a big bar of Green Tourmaline there. I don't know if you can see it. And then this is all Lepidolite down here. See all this right here? All Lepidolite right there. And then there's Albite. Albite is sort of the beige mineral. It's a mother cluster for sure. Albite helps you overcome fear and anxiety. Green Tourmaline is for wisdom, Smoky Quartz is for protection and transmutation, and then Lepidolite's for relaxation. This is the ultimate like CTFO cluster. You're gonna chill out, you're gonna relax because you've got all the wisdom you need, you're totally safe, you're gonna calm down and let go of fear. Now what I want you to notice is how many different directions those quartz points are growing. Why you've got some growing sideways, some growing, they're like, I'm gonna grow to the right, well forget you, I'm gonna go to the left. There are Lemurian lions on some of the points, there are windows and all kinds of interesting
See
formations.
this over here growing inside the quartz?
There's lepidolite growing inside.
Mm-hmm.
That might be cool to, in your free time, it might be cool to zoom in on that. Anyway, this is under $2,500. It's 14 and a half inches of all the things I just told you.
Right in there, guys.
And then there's calcite. Do you see the calcite on the quartz? Looks like sugar. Sugar! Look at all that Green Tourmaline. Nicely done, Dave. Cool. He's gonna need a break after this. This is $2,440. The retail value is $4,900. Peace, wisdom, protection, transmutation, chilling the F out. Isn't that cool? It is pretty amazing. Now you could just sit that down and charge other crystals on it, or you know, keep it as a display piece, or you can use the stand. The stand's pretty cool.
It's a big piece.
2440.
So, but
Takes-
it's obviously a decision piece, so that's why we want to show it early. You know,
I think that's the most expensive piece in the show.
I think it is.
Yeah, so anyway, whoever gets that, you really are getting the mother cluster.
Mother cluster.
What's awesome, I mean, I know I say this all the time, but some of you are new, that ships for free if you're in the US, and it ships for $5 if you're in Dubai or the United Kingdom or New Zealand. Did someone say New Zealand?
Zealand? What?
Here, let me drink my invisible wine.
Invisible wine. So enjoy a good invisible wine.
I feel like I'm always a little buzzed. I don't think I need wine. Does anybody else feel like you're just always a little tipsy from life?
Some of us feel like we're drowning, but
I just feel like I'm always a little soft. Mentally. Maybe I shouldn't brag about that, but I'm not bragging, but oh, Deb got it. Cheers, Deb.
oh, did Deb get it? Hey, congratulations.
Deb got it.
Good
Deb
for you.
got it. Deb
Good for
got it. This is my Deb dance. Deb got it.
Good for you.
No,
We will
seriously.
package that up nice and safely for you and send it along to its loving home. So-
I think I would, and I always tell you this, I think I would repaint the stand with my
yeah, you always say
with
that.
my spray paints.
With your hammered.
with my hammered paints.
Yeah.
I found a hammered purple online. spray paint. I think I would do that because I think a purple stand would make the Lepidolite really pop in that. Not to put pressure on you, Dad, but
Yeah.
what do you think? Yeah.
Can we show this piece?
I would love to show that piece.
Yeah, I keep looking over and I
only
keep
have one
seeing
of
it. And
There's a lot of one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces tonight, so, and I know that can be frustrating because it's like, come on, you know.
We'll show another item next that has some
We'll
quantity.
go back and
in
forth.
It. Yeah.
This one is congrats, Deb. It's
Congrats,
really
Deb.
beautiful, and I would love to see a picture of it where you put it. I mean, no pressure, but you know, I get really excited because I feel like I know these pieces. You know what I mean? So it's kind of fun to see. My child is going to go live in your home now, and where is its bedroom, right? Anyway, this is watermelon tourmaline. It's hard to see in that shot, but it is a true watermelon. Pink and green tourmaline. Shram did this one too. He's done a lot of one-of-a-kind stuff for tonight. He's been working overtime doing all these beautiful designs. He really has, but he's so excited about it and so passionate. And I mean,
Shram's fantastic.
what can I say? I mean, look at the scroll work and the silver work there. It's just that just came from his heart and his mind, and it really is in a way like, because watermelon tourmaline is the ultimate heart chakra
It's
stone,
not showing.
right? And we talked about tourmaline earlier. Green tourmaline is all about wisdom and discernment. Pink tourmaline opens the heart, and when they grow together, they call it watermelon because, you know, watermelon's like pink in the middle and green on the edges. That's kind of what's happening there.
Do you see the little rope he put around the bell?
Yeah, there's like little tiny detail work. So there's that little petal design again, but then he did a little kind of hand etching, hand scrolling. I just love it so much. So this was kind of an interpretation of the heart chakra symbol in silver, and all designed to really set off and draw attention to that beautiful cabochon. This is under $235. It is 2 inches of 925 watermelon magic. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so you ready? I only have one. $234 takes it home.
Beautiful piece. You showed around.
925, yeah. Yeah, that's a piece and a half.
Yeah.
I would either wear it way up high.
Ooh, like a sexy choker.
I don't think chokers are really sexy.
You remember that story?
I do.
Yeah.
Didn't it say sexy choker?
Yeah, we did a Secret Santa once, and I got picked, or I picked, somebody else, and I opened this thing up and I read it, and it says sexy choker. And me, I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Well, he comes to me and he's like, what's a sexy
What's
choker?
a sexy choker? What?
And I grew up in the 90s, right? The 80s and the 90s. So I'm like, because the chokers were like a big thing back then, but they weren't sexy. You know what I mean? And honestly, women my age really shouldn't be wearing chokers, right? Like,
And then
they should be wearing long.
like it was a Secret Santa at SG, right? So like, is it okay if I get an employee a sexy choker? I don't know. But
she had said she wanted a sexy
but it's the
choker.
only thing she wrote. Like, I don't know if there's an alternative. What do I do?
He bought one. Do I think it's really sexy?
What is it? I don't know.
I don't think he bought a sexy.
I still don't
think
know.
He just bought a choker.
Alexis, I remember.
Did I see the Starling on Netflix? No, I haven't seen it. He and I are looking for a new show to watch though, and he doesn't want to watch Diana with me. Whatevs, right?
Because they all end the same way,
Okay, well, I really like to watch things.
and
about,
we've seen them
I
all.
like to watch things about Princess Diana.
I mean, how many times can we watch pretty much the same kind of recap?
Again, because it's new, and I want to see it because it's new.
They should do.
So
They
you
should
won't watch
do-
Diana with me.
They
so
should do a
I've
new
gotta
one
find
on
something else to
Diana
watch
that
with.
ends differently. I'm just saying, right?
Okay,
Throw in a twist.
I know exactly where I was in 1997 when I found out that she died. I know exactly where it was.
Stan?
Okay.
I think Stan lives here.
I really loved Princess Diana. I really did. So anyway, did anybody else see the Diana series that I'm not allowed to watch?
Was it good?
Oh my god. Okay.
All right,
Would you
so
watch it with me, Regina? That makes me feel better.
all right, let's play a game. You guys ready? Ring or generator? Ring or generator? Type in. What do you want to see? Ring or generator?
I remember I couldn't breathe when I found out Princess Diana had died, I remember I sat down, and I literally for like an hour I couldn't breathe, and I kept waiting for them to say it wasn't true, because she was just so much. She was larger than life, and she was so young. It was just like I just remember like not being able to breathe.
Rain. I kind of took that gasp for a minute with Kobe. I was like,
Oh my God, Kobe Bryant. I mean, it was another
Bryant,
thing where
I
it's
was
just
like, wait, what? Yeah.
And the weird thing with Kobe Bryant, because we live in LA, not far from where his helicopter crashed, that was the only foggy day. Do you remember? In like a month.
Mhm.
There had been no fog. That particular day with Kobe Bryant, I had gotten up that morning and commented, because we normally didn't have fog like that time of year, and we were socked in.
I was taking Nick to baseball, and I was like, God, it's really
You
foggy.
couldn't even see in front of your nose.
Yeah.
And then the day before and the day after, no fog.
Yeah.
And I mean, no fog at all.
Yeah.
Bizarre. Okay. Let's do rings.
Ring! Oh, Steve Irwin. Yeah, that was another one.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
What?
Like, just not
What?
cool. Not cool, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, let me adjust the camera.
I like
real
to
quick,
talk
guys.
about things like this. If they're like,
Yeah.
the Robin Williams actually was another one for me. There was another one too. I'm trying to think of who it was where like my heart kind of stopped. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah.
Rudolph.
We're all the same.
Rudolph.
You know what I mean? These people become sort of part of your consciousness.
Frosty.
You know?
Frosty.
That's shitty.
Frosty.
Don't compare Steve Irwin,
Frosty.
Kobe Bryant,
No, the whole
and
Frosty
Diana.
thing was not cool, right? Like, and we're just supposed to accept that?
Prince. Holy shit. But you know, okay, so I'm going to tell you this. Prince died. I know this sounds really weird, but I had a shamanic
go.
journey
Oh,
like
Jesus.
2 or 3 days after Prince died, okay, that I had already scheduled. Saw Prince in my journey, and he was so at peace and happy. He was. It was the only time I've had that kind of experience where I literally saw him and he was like, I'm good, I needed this, I was ready to go. And I felt a certain amount of peace after that. I really did. And I wasn't like asking to see him or connect with him, but he literally flew in, was like, it was my time, I was ready to go, and I'm so at peace.
Yeah, Paul Walker. Paul, you know, he shouldn't have gone as a passenger. That's the thing.
David Bowie, George Michael, who I always had a crush on. I somehow thought he'd come around. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, obviously he wasn't going to come around. But he was Greek, and I'm Greek. When I was young, I'm like, maybe there's a chance. There was absolutely no chance. But I think in my mind, I just held on to that.
Okay. I know it's the dark season, but maybe we can focus on
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Samhain. Of course, we're talking about dead celebrities. Of course we are. What else are we going to talk about?
What else?
Okay.
All right.
God, George Michael was sexy, though. Can we just agree on that for a minute?
I'm,
Okay.
I'm right here.
No, you're very sexy, too.
Okay, all right. I was just
No, you're very sexy, too, but
right here.
John Ritter-ish, you know, for me, I wasn't, yeah. I mean, I was a big Three's Company fan. I mean, Prince is like the planet shifts a little bit, right? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Now, it'd be great, Barbara, if you could help me find these things today.
25.
Oh, these are all the same size? Okay. So I have a story.
No.
Yeah, Brittany Murphy was weird. Apparently there's a new documentary about Brittany Murphy. Okay.
After the Diana one?
You want to talk about Diana's?
No,
Was that
no,
an
just
invitation or-
just the rings. The rings.
Okay. When I was young in my gemstone journey, that's right, Jennifer McCoy knows this story. So I fell in love with this stone, and I'm still in love with it because I am a big fan of Monet paintings. I'm a big fan of Impressionist art, and these stones remind me of an Impressionist painting. So ruby grows with kyanite, kyanite grows with fuchsite. So the ruby is the red, the fuchsite is the green, and the kyanite is the blue. And this particular mix of minerals is so powerful because ruby is for passion and the life force. The fuchsite, the green stone, helps to heal your heart, but it's very much a stone of physical regeneration and strength. And then the kyanite, which is the little tiny bits of blue in there you see, It's a weird shot, actually. It's not. It's a little washed out again. Can we shut the light off until it gets darker, maybe? Or
Sure.
let's see if that helps. A little bit. Yeah, that's better.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. They pop so much in person, and then it's like, you know, in the camera you're not seeing the intensity of the
I'm
color.
gonna try it.
Like the oval one is very green in person. Yeah. And then the kyanite that you're gonna see is a tiny little. Do you see how there's a little blue outline around the rubies?
See, there's a little
That's
blue
the
up here.
kyanite. Okay, so it's just a little hint. It's almost like it's just kissing those little rubies. That's where you're going to see the little blue of the kyanite, and kyanite is a stone of balance, right? Energetic balance, hormonal balance, which is important for some of us. So these are all about 1 to 1 1/3 inches. I have 50 of these. They're under $65. And so this is your stone for healing, balance, and passion. So heart chakra, root chakra, and then third eye and throat. It's one of the most kind of all-purpose stones you can work with. There is also quartz in the matrix of this particular configuration. So then that kind of magnifies the energy of all of those other minerals. And it looks like a Monet painting. So I've been a collector of this stone for a long time. And even my kids know, if I go into a metaphysical shop and they've got a piece of this, it's going to come home with me. Like, I just think it's the
Looks
coolest
like a little
thing.
rose.
It does look like a rose. These are adjustable in sterling silver. I'll put one on so you can see. They are, let me have that one that you have right now. These are substantial. I mean, no one's going to miss this one on your hand. Isn't it pretty? It's your love and passion and balance ring. I've got it between green and blue stones.
So these, we have 50 of these.
Yeah, we have 50.
Which is nice.
Yeah, exactly 50.
50.
All right, $64. Ready, set, go, if you would like one. If you are a healer or you need healing, this is a good stone for you to work with, because one of the things ruby does is it overcomes depression, especially if you're feeling kind of lost. Ruby's really good at stimulating your own personal life force, your ki or your chi or your prana. And then, like I said, the Fuchsite is so powerful for physical healing and regeneration. And then if you're like me and going through menopause, or you just feel like your chakras are kind of wonked, then the kyanite's going to be really helpful for you. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, so these are ruby in Fuchsite with kyanite. So congratulations. Yeah, and hopefully if you want one, we should have enough for you. I'm glad you're excited about them too. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Do you see what I mean about the painting? They just look like a garden in bloom. So I love it so much. And they're hard to find in rings. This is not a stone that you see in jewelry very often. So I was
Yeah, not
excited.
really.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spheres, generators, tumbled.
Yeah. So we have these made for you primarily because I just think it's beautiful. So I'm going to wear this one for the rest of the show so that you can see it. I am old enough for menopause. I'm in year 2 of menopause, darling. Can you believe it? I was in perimenopause for a while, and now I'm like...
Feels like 10 years. I mean...
My mom was through menopause early. In fact, by the time she was my age, 48 and a half, she was almost through it. So I started a little bit later than her. I know. Welcome in, Sherry Davis.
Hey, Sherry.
It's nice to see you. Karina says, my pet sitter came by to meet my new puppy and her vertigo was acting up. I sent her home with blue kyanite. That's awesome.
Well, that's very sweet.
I like that, Karina. And you know, I mean, I do the same thing. If anybody comes, they don't leave my house without something. I'm like, oh, you got a scratch? Here's some heal all balm. Oh, your hormones are fucked up? Here's some kyanite. Oh, you...
It's true.
Yeah,
Everybody always leaves with
Everybody
something.
leaves with something.
Here, take this kid.
No, I don't send them with my family members. I send them with things. He'll be like, oh, you're lonely and you wish you had somebody to talk to? Here, take my wife. She never shuts the fuck up. Which is true, I really do. And I have so much to talk about all the time. There's always something to talk about. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. Let's talk about trees. I like trees. Do you like trees? I like short trees, I like tall trees. Some trees bloom with flowers. Did you know that? Some bloom all year long, others don't. Then we have evergreen trees. They don't drop their leaves. Then we have deciduous trees that tend to drop their leaves in certain seasons. See, I don't even need a partner to talk. I can just talk to myself. I'm never bored. There's always something happening in my head. My kids are pretty quiet though, which is funny. I think it's just because of all the talking that I did. I think they're hoping just it'll be more quiet.
All right, so we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do a little skull excursion. Ooh. Skull excursion. We're gonna start with lab skulls, and then we're gonna move on to some ruby skulls. We're gonna kind of play in the skull land a little bit.
Where do you have a ruby skull? Oh, skull excursion.
Skull excursion. Are you ready to go for a ride?
Yeah.
Here we go. Whoa, that'll jump right out at you. Let's zoom out.
Okay. These are really beautiful Labradorite skulls. Now, I'm a skull collector, and I know some of you are too. I really do collect skulls.
That's almost like third eye, right? Blue on the.
No, those slabs are really gorgeous. We don't always have Labradorite skulls either, not this size. We have 3 different sizes. The small is 3 inches, so that's all the way on the right, and then the medium is 3.5 inches, and then the large on the left is 4 inches. What I like about these is the tops of their heads are on fire, kind of like Dave. That guy on the left is leaving us.
Which? Oh, is he? Is he just?
Yeah,
I'm out, people.
He's like, listen,
I can't take this
I'm
anymore.
too old for this.
I'm out.
Anyway, no, it's kind of hard.
No, I put Oscar far away. I did. When I was setting up, I was like, oh, look, it's Oscar.
It's okay because we don't really need
Nope.
him. I can just channel him
Nope.
now, so that's good. They're really pretty. Okay, so skulls, the reason I collect them is when I first got introduced to skulls, I was in my late teens.
I was like, why are you looking up my nose?
This is like 30 years I've been collecting them. I started off with a kind of a small collection. I've got a substantial collection now. My biggest skull in my collection is actually here in my crystal room. He's about, what is that, maybe 6 inches, 8 inches.
He's a
something
big
like that.
boy.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
But
Who's a
actually,
big
he was
boy?
part of a collection. So others of you have the rest of those. There were like 6 of those. I kept one and sold the other 5. So there's some big skull daddies out there in the universe that were part of that same group that mine came from. Anyway, so I think they each come with like a spirit or an energy. They're like spirit guides, each one.
Rita.
And then Labradorite comes from Madagascar. It is a member of the feldspar family. And Labradorite
Judith,
displays...
send me his name. I'll put him down on the list.
You talking about Oscar?
No, for the men's retreat.
Oh, Oscar wants to come to the men's retreat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll bring him. We're going to be doing a little skeet shooting, so he'll come in handy.
You know, I expect to have no violence there, you know, because just because it's a men's retreat doesn't mean we have to, you know, be violent or threaten people with violence or anything like that.
No, he can participate in more ways than he wishes.
I'm a sensitive guy.
Alright, so Labradorite skulls.
Labradorite is the stone of new beginnings, new visions, and new
Oscar
possibilities. New lifetimes, new friendships. This is the stone we work with at the new moon, right, when we're setting our intentions and calling in new energies, right? Very cool. Shannon said that she just received her first skull last week, and she said, I love him. I never thought I'd find a skull I needed, but he's definitely it.
There you go.
Yeah, well, it's okay, Alexis. Oscar knows that you love him, so. Okay. Anyway, these are fucking beautiful. And we haven't had Labradorite skulls for you in quite a while.
I was going to say, I don't remember, like, yeah.
So this is like your intention guide, right? This is the one that's going to help you come up with your new ideas and your new visions and your new possibilities. Aren't they beautiful?
Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Do you have any tumbled over there?
Of what?
Pick a stone.
Okay.
Small little piece of tumbled. That might be too large.
I mean, my healing tray's under the bed.
So you're saying, like,
That would be cool, actually, to put
some,
some
you can put some
stones.
chips. It's a little too large of a piece, but yeah, that'd be rad.
I would put garnets in there.
Ooh.
I would put garnets in the eyes. Okay.
Oh, you have trays under here, don't you?
I have a tray. Be careful down there, though.
Oh, what you got?
But I have some. Don't take anything out of there. It's very special to me. But I have some faceted garnets in there down at the bottom of it. See that one right there? Look at that faceted garnet right there.
Yeah, it's big
Yeah.
though. That's
Oh,
not
but
bad.
try the big boy. I can fit this
No,
in.
no, it's too large.
But
Bold.
wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, baby. You want to see the bottom jaw? Yeah. Can you show them the bottom?
Oh, sure.
He's got a flashy jaw. He's flashing.
Flashy.
Yeah. Ooh, rubies would be cool, Shannon.
Yeah.
I'm here for that too. I like that too. Ooh, Cindy said moldavite eyes. Mini spheres,
Ooh.
Roberta, would be really cool. Yeah, so those are the jaws. Okay, so the small, I have 2. Sorry.
Yeah, there's not that many. Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah.
should have mentioned that.
Yeah, I have 2 of the small, 1 of the medium, 2 of the large.
Yeah.
139, 159, 179.
So 139, 159, 179.
The
And we have
retail was
2, 1, 2.
The retail is about $40 more for each size than what we're charging you. And again, your shipping is free. So 139, I have 2. 159, I only have 1. That's the exact one you're getting. 179, and I have 2 of 4 inches, and that's it. So again, they're 3 inches, 3.5 inches, 4 inches. That's all I got. But they're real pretty. I was real excited to bring them
They're
to
cool
you.
boys. They're cool boys.
They are.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I wish I had more of something because I know it's frustrating when
Yeah.
you're like, really, there's only one. But then like I'd rather bring it to you than not have it for you. You know, that's kind of makes the sale fun and exciting too. Oh, Janine Gibbons, 3,000%. Yellow apatite eyes.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine? Because again, especially if you're setting intentions with it, it would be cool to put like arvezonite in it, yellow apatite in it for manifestation. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Yeah, I like that too. I'm glad you guys are excited and congratulations. Yeah, cheers. Star rubies would be really pretty, Michelle Masello.
All right, Skullpalooza continues.
Okay,
All right.
I thought it was skull something else. Skullsation or
Skeleton.
I thought you called it something else.
Skullpalooza.
Okay. So Sharon came to me about, I don't know, 2 months ago and said, hey, what do you think about me doing these skulls, kind of freeform? And I was like, I'm here for it, man. They're rad. I mean, honestly, he can do no wrong in my eyes, so pretty much anything he does is awesome. We only have 1 of each of these pieces.
And the last one actually has a name.
Where's that one?
21.
Oh, yeah. But where's the pendant?
So it's 21, 26, and 14. 14 is the pendant.
Okay, that's why I can't find it. Okay. Yeah, 1 of each. Sorry. So that's the pendant in ruby. Super, super bright red ruby too. So he carved these by hand. Aren't they crazy? There's like nothing machined. It's just like all done by hand. Just inspiration. Raw ruby on the back, polished on the front. Isn't this cool? In sterling silver. This is under $130. It's 1.5 inches. Just to get you ready. And then the ring is...
Which one? Skeletor or?
No, that one that's coming
Okay.
up next. That is it's corundum. It's sort of it's between ruby and sapphire. It's sort of like a peach or pink colored sapphire. Again, all hand carved. There's only 1 of those. That's an adjustable ring in sterling silver. That's under $130. And then the last piece is under $100, and that is the sterling silver Skeletor ring that Shram did, all hand hammered with rhodolite garnet eyes. And look at the band. Now this one is also adjustable. It says, but
It is adjustable. That's how well it blends together
it blends
there.
in there. So
Yeah,
it's a split shank, but you can pull it apart or squeeze it together to
That's
make it
cool,
bigger or
huh?
smaller. Isn't that cool?
Skeletor.
So the Skeletor ring is $99, the one that Dave is holding. Sterling silver with garnet eyes, rhodolite garnet eyes.
They're gonna get you.
The other skull ring that's just hand carved out of that beautiful purplish rose colored sapphire. This one is $129. I only have one that's adjustable. And then the pendant is $129, and only one of those available too.
Cool, huh? Skullpalooza.
Really cool. I love, like I said, I love skull jewelry, and I don't just wear this now. Like I had a Day of the Dead, and All Saints Day, All Souls Day. Like I will straight up wear that at Christmas dinner, which it makes for an interesting conversation. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Grandma. Check out my 2 new rings. I got Skeletor and fuck off.
What's kind of funny is I'm kind of the grandma now because my grandma's gone and my mom is gone. So I'm going to be the grandma now, and it's going to be like, hey, Grandma, I'm wearing my Skeletor. And it's like, that's the perfect jewelry for Christmas. Grandma got you Skeletor jewelry. In my family, this will be perfectly normal.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Did you do the F off toe rings? Did you
No.
ever bring those back?
I never did the toe ring. We only did the.
Oh, we gotta get more of the toe
for a
rings.
fucked up pedicure.
Because people don't know what it says until they get real close, and then you're like, why are you looking at my feet?
I wore mine for years. It said fuck off on my toe ring. And I would go off a pedicure. After a while, I don't have pedicures anymore because
It's been a while.
I don't leave my house. But back when I did, it was always funny because I could tell if my pedicurist was paying attention because they would look down at my toe and then look up at me and smile. And what I always said is, hey, if you're that close to my foot, you deserve what you get. You know what I mean? You're down there and you see that. It's meant for you.
For you.
What are you gonna do? Keeps it interesting. We have not done the wands yet, Melanie.
Oh, we'll
so
get to the
you're
wands
in
soon.
time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd like to show these
Yeah, let's
generators,
do the generators.
but can I call an audible?
What does that mean?
Can I change the price on these?
Oh, okay.
Like a Dave special?
Really?
I don't know. It could be fun.
I like that.
Something we haven't done before, right? What do you think?
Do you know where these are?
Of course, they're 9.
Oh. Okay. What is Dave doing with these? Oh, I see you, Rhonda. And I see you, Sheila. And I see you, Gloria. I see you, cuties. Congratulations. Writing by Shannon said, oh my god, I'm so excited for the skull pendant. My man has never mentioned wanting something. He saw that and said he liked it. Oh, he just got his tooth pulled today and he's in pain.
Ooh.
You're a good partner. You're a good partner. I like that. And tell him I hope he recovers really quickly. Lots of salt water. Okay, what are we doing here?
I love this stone.
Okay.
This is...
I do too. It comes from Australia. This is Mookite Jasper.
Yeah.
These are mostly gold, but they have some of the other colors too, like the reds and the beiges and the, but they're mostly gold.
Mostly gold.
Okay, this is the stone of eternal youth and beauty. It really is. It's associated with Venus. It only comes from Australia. And really, there's only one man there who really has the goods.
He's a cool dude.
And he's a cool dude.
Cool dude.
Mhm. Yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah, he's kind of awesome.
You would like him.
He calls me from the middle of nowhere, and he's
It's
like,
beautiful.
and it's gorgeous, right? And he's on he's standing on the top of his truck to get signal, right?
Mhm.
And it's just kind of rad. It's and
He's a big dude.
he's awesome. He's awesome.
He's a big dude with the Venus stone.
Yeah.
That's right. Morgan, this is, we've talked about this, right?
And
There's
his son works with him.
There's not that many stones that come uniquely from Australia. Rainforest Jasper and Mookite Jasper. We've got beautiful in the north. You get some really beautiful sapphires. Pink diamonds almost exclusively come from Australia. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I was just showing it.
Oh, I thought you were... What are you doing? I don't know how to talk to him about it because I don't know what the price is going to be, the Dave special.
I was going to change the price when you're ready.
Okay. So this is a 6-sided generator. Generators create a fountain of energy, right? They create like a little vortex. And this is a vortex of youth and a vortex of beauty. Those are the two things
Congrats,
that the
Tia.
stone's associated with. And so these are 5 inches. The stone and the cutting, all done in Australia. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So what are you doing with the price on these? Dave?
Okay, so we were going to sell these for what is a great market price, which is 56, but I want to lower the price.
Okay.
So let's do 46.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that is way under what you would find online. Seriously, for this size
Let's
of
do
the
it.
generator. So $46. I have 50 of them. If you would like a 5-inch hand-carved Mookite Jasper generator for under $50, that's hard to find.
There we go. It's a great deal
Mm-hmm.
from a great man.
Yeah, from somebody we know and love too. Yeah. So congratulations. That's kind of exciting. It's a Dave special.
Team SG's like, oh shit, I got changed.
Team SG has to catch up. Give them just a second. It's a really good value though.
There we go.
It was a good value at 56.
And
so,
a great value at 56.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. So cheers.
It was already lower than in the market. Yeah.
We have 50 of them. Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
It's kind
no,
of
it's
nice
really
to
good.
be able to do it. It comes from a friend of ours, and it's nice to be able to get some of that energy of him and his stuff and his family involved. So.
What's really cool is if you look at it next to that purple pillow, how that makes that color pop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that amazing? The purple makes the gold, intensify and really makes those veins of the red. Kind of the, Cabernet colors makes it really pop. So cheers. That's so cool. Okay, so we have 50 of those if you'd like one.
Mm-hmm.
Now is your chance.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
The other generator in the sale that I would love to talk about briefly, because it's a really good one, and the price on that one is really good too, is...
But they need a break between large quantity
sorry,
items.
Team SD.
Yeah. Oh, hold up.
Oh, no.
Hold up.
What happened to Team SG? They ran away.
One last luck.
I try to follow the rules. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Yeah, congratulations, you guys.
Claire's
So-
like, no, she can't. She can't. I can't do a Claire accent. What's
That
it?
was your Claire accent?
That's all I got. I got like one accent, and you have one too. So don't throw stones
Okay,
in your
but
little glass
yeah.
Oscar house.
You just made Claire
In
Greek.
your Oscar house.
No, she cannot
No,
follow
she
the
cannot.
rules.
She cannot. No.
Even if my dad was here, he'd be like, I love her very much, but following the rules is
No.
not, what she's very good at. At least I'm honest. Like, I fucking hate rules.
Oh,
I
you
don't
named
wanna
your
be
cat
told what to
Mookite?
do.
I love that.
Really?
That's rad. That's a great name, Mookite.
Where?
I think Diane.
Diane.
That's a great name, Diane.
Do you call Mookite Mookie for short, or do you have like a nickname?
That's what she said. My cat,
Oh.
Mookite Mookie.
Mookie.
That's great.
Oh, Mookie, Mookie, Mookie.
Mookie.
Do you make songs up for your animals? I do that.
In an Oscar voice.
He's my
Nobody needs it.
buddy,
Nobody
my
needs it.
buddy,
Nobody
and
needs it.
He's a dog today.
He is a dog every day. It's not just today.
But if I sing any of those animal songs to them, they come, even from upstairs. Like, I'll start singing downstairs, and they will come for their songs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're unique creations.
Yeah. Whatever makes the singing stop.
I don't necessarily put singer-songwriter on my resume because
Singer songwriter. Really? No.
it's not there.
No.
But it's kind of like one of my hidden talents.
Hmm.
I can write songs for people's animals that will make their animals come when they sing them.
No. That's gonna be a hard pass.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Here's another thing we only have one of.
Well, I'm trying to give the team
I know.
a chance to catch up because you still got some folks like Alicia
Lindsay
and Lisa
understands.
and coming in salts. I want to give the team a
Okay.
chance to collect all.
Lindsay Lee says, my cat is a dog most days. I call Smudgy a cadog because he's kind of a cat, but he's also kind of a dog. And he does come when you call him, and he's very loyal, and he's around all the time. So he's a dog. Where's he? Whatever. He's kind of large, so the fact that he actually like takes the
He
time to get
can't
up.
fit through the door.
Okay.
Where's he gonna
But
go?
he still shows up. You know, if you call him, he comes. That's a dog. Okay. We don't have any wine, PC. Honestly, it's like this is. But can you imagine this with wine?
Nope.
It could get weird.
Very.
It's Helen's doggy's birthday today.
Aw.
Happy birthday to you. You're the cutest doggy too. I'm singing you a song today. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
16.
Thank you. This is a sapphire.
Sorry.
So what's cool about this is a blue sapphire that Tron carved, and he put a yellow sapphire on
Isn't that cool?
the setting. So they're actually both sapphires.
Do you choose the blue pill or the red pill?
This is your intuition pill, but don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
But what I will tell you though, not that I want to tell you what to do with your jewelry because it's your jewelry, but if this was my pendant, I would wear it on a long chain like this, and I would bring it up and sit it on my third eye.
Ooh. Interesting.
It's like it's made to fit right there. So if you wear it on a long enough chain, like a 24-inch chain maybe, it'll be long enough that you can bring it up and put it right there. Isn't that pretty? You don't often see yellow sapphires, and I love that he set it kind of horizontally like a Shiva eye was the intention. And yellow sapphires are all about power and strength and courage and willpower. So this is knowing how to bend your will to make your dreams and visions come true. Isn't that cool? We only have one of them. It's under $85 for all sapphires and sterling silver. And the bale's big. What I like about that is you can
Big
fit.
bale.
I like big bales and I cannot lie, but you can fit almost any chain through that, including like a gemstone chain. We have those
Whoa.
really pretty sapphire necklaces on SageGoddess.com. Did you see those? The ruby and sapphire multi necklaces. I think I have one here to show you, but anyway, we have those at SageGoddess.com. That would be really cool
Come
for
on,
this.
autofocus, knock it off.
So this is $84, and there's only one for your vertical sapphire
That's crazy. It's only 184.
intuition pill.
That's crazy. That's
I know.
only 84.
It is. It's a beautiful sapphire, by the way.
Wow.
You should hit that with the flashlight. I bet there's some light play that comes through it. Whoa. Holy shit. It's like banded. Did you see that? Holy oh my god, it's green and blue sapphire. What?
All right, hang on.
Oh, get
I know,
out
guys.
of
Wait a
town.
second.
I didn't do
Fighting
that
to sh-
before. I was just like, I
fighting to
bet
show
you.
it.
Well, you
Come
can
on.
do it. You're the king of the good shots. Look at that. What? That's a holy shit pendant, you guys.
That's cool.
Your sapphire will fluoresce under black light too. It's another way. Rubies and sapphires, all the corundums fluoresce. So if you're ever like, I wonder if I have sapphire or ruby, I wonder if it's real, hit it with a black light. It should fluoresce a little bit for you and show you.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Isn't that rad? It's a
Congrats,
great shot.
Sissy.
Sissy got it! Yay, Sissy B! It's beautiful.
That's so cool, isn't it? I don't want to stop
That's a
showing
piece
it.
of-
Sorry, guys.
It's rad!
I know there's only one, but it's super cool to see.
It's so pretty. Sissy B, you did good, girl. Hey, Hillary. Hillary says, I'm here, but listening and driving. Where are you driving? It's beautiful out today, Hillary. You and I were talking about how rainy it was yesterday, but it's beautiful today, isn't it?
You want to show those dream generators, huh?
I would like to.
Yeah?
I'm excited about them because it's one of my favorites. And one of the reasons I love Dream Amethyst, which I happen to call monkey toe amethyst, and, you know, if you're new, that might seem
Because
weird,
that makes sense.
Well, because what I've said is people call this dream amethyst or banded amethyst or whatever else they call it, and I just think if everybody else can make up a name for it, so can I, and so it's called monkey toe amethyst. And we actually had our graphic design team take a monkey and make its toes into this.
That was a really good use of their time.
I think
just
they
want to
spent
say,
like half an hour on that.
just want to say, they really felt like they really put in a lot of effort that day. at
I mean,
the
how many
office.
jobs do you have where somebody comes to you and says, could you take a monkey, find one with big toenails, replace the toenails with amethyst?
That reminds me of this meme I saw just the other day.
It is not to be confused with a camel toe, Nancy Elias. No,
Which
thank you.
always give 100% at work. Just a real guide
Did you see this one, Alexis?
for how to do this. Yeah, Alexis, did you see this? Not because of how much you contribute at work. I think you give 100% every day, but you know,
I wanna
little
point
guy
out,
down there.
After
Hey.
tomorrow, Alexis, we really have very little work to do.
Yeah,
without
you
us.
know, it's downhill from here.
I'm gonna see you on Friday,
After
Alexis. After tomorrow. I'm gonna see you on Friday, Alexis. I'm putting in almost no effort, and I want to encourage you to do the same. I'm gonna be giving you, Alexis, my full 2% on Friday.
Full 2%.
But 98% of my brain is still gonna be here at the house.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome when your boss says that. Give it your full 2%, everybody. Okay. You give 150. I know you do, but on Friday you don't have to. That's the good news. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm
Friday's the
liberating
day
you.
of 98% rest.
Okay. Now, what I love about these is that you can see the crystal structure. Okay. And unlike any other form of amethyst. Okay. Everywhere you look on these, you're going to see hexagons or pseudo hexagons. Okay, that look like, and Dave will point out where he sees them. Amethyst, smoky quartz, and clear quartz are all hexagonal minerals.
Well,
Do you see the edges? Point to the edges of the stones. Like, do you see right here where
there's
you?
an edge.
No. Okay. Do you want me to trade places with you so I can show them? Do you see things that are hexy looking? Look right there. Okay. Do you want to give it to me and I'll do it? Okay. Can you have me?
Right here.
Okay. Can you have one to me, please? Okay. Okay.
I'm giving it my 2%.
It's not Friday yet, and he's given it 2%. And so what that tells me is everybody else gets tacos tonight except for him.
My watch is off.
Okay, so do you see right here how you can see the hexagonal structure? It's not a perfect hexagon, but you can see the outline and the edge. Almost everywhere on the stone you can see the outline of where the crystal started to grow. It's very rare to find amethyst where you can actually see the growth structure. Here's another one where you can see the part of the hexagon here, and you can see again part of it here. On the middle one, what he's going to show you is the quartz in there. Again, here you can see the hexagons of the quartz coming through the amethyst. So this particular kind of amethyst is a blend, and there's another set of hexes on the bottom there. Do you see it? This particular quartz is a blend of quartz with amethyst and smoky quartz, and that's what dream amethyst is, or monkey toe amethyst. So you get all the protective properties of smoky quartz, you get the peace and balance properties of amethyst, and you get the magnification properties of clear quartz. And you get to actually see the fingerprint or the structure of the minerals in the piece, as opposed to traditional amethyst where you don't. Or once in a while you do, but not in every single piece. So that's why I love this more than any other form of amethyst. These are 5.5 to 6 inches. They are under $70, and I have 50 of them.
5-0.
So this should be in your bedroom, even though it's got quartz in it. It's mostly smoky and amethyst, and those are great minerals to have in your bedroom. So this would be, I have a piece of dream amethyst in my bedroom. I
For dream
highly
protection?
recommend it. It is for protection during the dream time.
I like it.
It is. That's why they call it dream amethyst. So this belongs in your bedroom. This can be the centerpiece of a grid. This can also go outside. This is a very safe stone to keep outside if you're looking for something to have. Yeah, so Rhonda, this is what I was talking about earlier. Some people call it chevron, some people call it dream, some people call it banded. I call it monkey toe. Because if everybody else gets to pick a name for it, so do I.
Why not? Why not? Just, break the rules.
Is it by your bed, Angie? I really, really like that. It's good. That's exactly where it belongs. So,
And to generate.
$69. Retail is anywhere between $79 and $109. Or is it $69? $69 for 5.5 to 6 inches of dream amethyst. Isn't that beautiful? Casey says, I keep dream amethyst under my pillow. And Sheila sleeps with a dream amethyst skull. This makes me very pleased. You have done well. It's really true because those are exactly the places that you would want to keep this. Or remember that this, you always want to have smoky quartz near your front door because it just absorbs negative energy. This could also be near your front door because it's going to bring peace and absorb negativity. So if you didn't want to keep it in your bedroom for whatever reason, that would be a good backup place to keep it is by your front door. Yay! We got Dream Amethyst generators tonight.
Dream Amethyst.
Monkey toes today.
AKA monkey toe.
Whatever.
I don't like the monkey toe.
Did we ever share that? He made that meme, and then I think we thought it was too
No, I'm
weird.
pretty sure we didn't share it. Probably a good thing.
I think Alexis can find it.
Nope.
We really did make a monkey's toes. Into
Oh no, they
amethyst.
believe you. Because that doesn't sound out of bounds.
Aw, Nat, we'll try to make more of those. I know. It's hard when you have your eye on something, but we'll try to make more of those sapphire pendants. It's kind of fun to bring you some one or two kind of unique new things and see how you like it. So stay tuned on that. I think it is true, Kathy Allman. My crystals by my bedside, amethyst, still by, because I like to remember my dreams. I have Lepidolite by my bed. I have pink fluorite by my bed. And rhodochrosite. Those are my bedside crystals. Under my bed I have my chumpies.
I was going to say underneath, yeah.
Under my bed I have my chumpies. You know, because that helps with sleep. He's kind of an insomniac. You sleep better now. I think it's because of the crystals. I'm not an insomniac. You lay my shit down in a bed, I'm going to bed. You say, hey, go to bed. I'm like, and I will sleep until my alarm goes off or something wakes me up.
Bodhi surprised me last night. He got in bed, and then I had to go downstairs. They didn't come with me. And I'm just
He stayed with me.
That's weird. Like,
he was tired last night. Oh, rose quartz. Yes, rose quartz, absolutely. And I do have a piece of rose quartz in my bedroom, too. And a apophyllite. I also have a weird rhodonite Hello Kitty. I like Hello Kitty. And somebody gifted me a rhodonite Hello Kitty. And I thought it was really pretty, so that's in my bedroom. It's very small. I'm going to have it into a necklace at some point. What helps you sleep? Sodalite, amethyst.
Wine and weed.
And then wine and weed. If you can't do wine and weed. THC. Indica in particular. Start with 10 milligrams if you need a good night's sleep. If it's legal where you are. If it's not legal where you are, move to a state where it is.
Yeah.
Or just wait. It'll be legal everywhere eventually, so you'll be okay.
It does look like Mars.
It does. Honestly, it really, really does. Shannon called it. It totally does.
Just slowly turn that here, you guys.
It feels like you're in space. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I always say start with 10 milligrams because, you know, you don't want people having like couch melt, you know what I mean? So it's like start with 10, see what you do.
I'm here for the Brookite.
Okay, I'm gonna get you your Brookite, hang on. Okay, I have 20 of these spheres. They're red Aventurine and they're hand faceted, which I think is kind of cool. That means a human went in and faceted each of those sides. And why is that kind of cool? Well, the reason that I'm interested in faceting is because of Marcel Vogel, who created the concept of a Vogel wand, and basically said that the more facets or sides there are in a stone, the faster the spin of energy for that mineral, whatever it is. So I've been experimenting for the last couple of years with faceting, microfaceting. The other cool thing about faceted spheres like this is you don't need a stand because they will stand on their own on a flat surface.
Stand on their own.
Yeah, so you don't have to have a pillow. Red Aventurine is my stone of grounding and regeneration. Coming back to things after a while, getting back to yourself. Which has been a process for a lot of us. One of the number one things people are telling me right now is I just want to get back to where I was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago. This is a stone of coming back to yourself. It's like a homing device, red Aventurine. Aventurine is quartz with mica. So when you hear Aventurine and people say, well, that's a quartz-based mineral, and you're like, really? Aventurine is quartz? It is. But it's what dictates it being aventurine versus just quartz is the proportion of mica. Mica is a very shiny mineral, and so it creates a little bit of sparkle. So you'll notice that the aventurines, whether it's yellow or blue or green or red, all have a little bit of like
Little shimmer.
little shimmer. It's a little light play from the mica, right? Yeah. So if you're in that place, and honestly, I am too. Like, I want to get back to the way I felt 2 years ago before, it got weird, right? I mean, and I don't need the world to change, but I just want to feel more of like that energy that I was bringing to my life before all of that happened. So if you're in that place too, this is a great sphere for you. So these are 2.5 to 3 inches. I have 20 of them. They are
just 20.
$59. Isn't that beautiful? And if you're a sphere collector, this is probably one you don't have. Red aventurine spheres, especially in this size, don't happen very often. So we have these made. Yeah, those of you who are asking for a great stone for sleep, the Sodalite generators.
Yeah, sorry. Somebody was asking, so I was just showing that.
Yeah, if you didn't get one of these, and congrats on the red aventurine, by the way.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Fuchsite does have mica. It sure does. It sure does. It's super sparkly. If you ever see a rough piece of fuchsite, which is also called muscovite, and that's its I almost said bionic name. It's a geological name. You'll see shimmer in there too. Yeah. So red aventurine is there for you, and then these are I have 20 of those, by the way.
Yeah, just 20 of these.
Yep. So yeah, if you're feeling called to that, if you're ready, it's a very grounding stone too. So and that's part of coming back to yourself is remembering who are you at your core, right? Not what's going on in the world or even in your family, but like who are you deep down? What are the things about you that never change, regardless of what's happening in the world or in your life? That's red aventurine.
You put red aventurine in the bedroom?
You can. I think I would keep this more where you meditate or where you do your spiritual work, is where I would put it. This can also be a really good one if you have really young kids. Red aventurine can be very stabilizing for like up and down emotions. It can be really helpful if you still are in like tantrum town. Most parents leave tantrum town at like age 4. I think my kids lived in tantrum town a little bit longer than that.
I was more age 40, I think.
You still throw tantrums.
Do I?
Yeah, occasionally,
well,
yeah. Anyway, the nice thing is I can just walk away, or I can't hear it very well.
What?
When your kids are having a tantrum, you feel like you gotta kind of stay and work it out with when your husband's having a tantrum.
Well,
I gotta go. I'm busy anyway. Bye.
Anyway.
Sodalite generators were $34, and that is really, like, if there's a stone to keep in your bedroom for sleep, that's called the Dreamcatcher stone. It's supposed to really create You're making me very nervous over there. Is that making you nervous?
You're gonna throw a tantrum?
Actually not. Day's not over though.
No.
Might cook a little dinner, throw a tantrum.
Hey, I want some dinner.
That's a wishing stone. It does ask the line all the way around, Teresa Jolly. That's right.
That's right.
I love that your son's name is Odin too. Odin. I mean,
That's a great name.
who's gonna mess with a kid named Odin?
Nobody.
I'm not. Are you gonna bully a kid named Odin? You're sure not. Odin will come in with his hammer and knock it all down, right? I like it. Okay. You like Funky Town better than Tantrum Town? I don't like Tantrum Town, and honestly, my kids really were there for quite a while.
Not too bad.
Oh, we used to say Nick was going to live his whole third year in timeout. Do you remember that? It was like, you know what? Why don't you just go over to timeout now? Because inside of an hour, you're going to be back there.
I was working a lot.
I remember he used to go, I want my own of everything. And it's like, okay,
own
I
of-
want my own too.
own
I want my own timeout chair. I want my own nap. I want that too. Why don't you go sit
A
down?
tub of ice cream. Ho-hos.
Oh, God. Couch lock is fun. I don't know. It can be fun if that's what you're going for, but when somebody's never tried cannabis before and they end up glued to the chair.
My dog is named Odin. Is that what I just saw? My brother's dog. We have a friend, and he named one of his dogs Gary. So he'll be talking to me and he'll be telling me a story about Gary, and I'm like it's hard for me to like process. Oh yeah, that's his dog. I'm always thinking like, Gary. It's a weird story. I had no idea Gary licked that much. Gary, oh, dog.
Honestly, my son Nick is an absolute like the best kid on the planet.
Yeah,
It's almost like he doesn't know how to get into trouble. It's like even he almost got into trouble for something this week, and we started to talk to him about it. Okay, he went out with his friends and he overspent of his budget. Okay, so he comes home and Dave's kind of mad because he's like, why would he spend that? You know what I mean?
Without
Like,
first
should have
getting
asked
like approval, right? Like yeah.
So he's mad, and I'm like, well, let's hear the story, right? Because I mean, Nick is like seriously a good kid. You would be hard pressed to find him doing. I mean, you never saw him do his homework. He's just a nice human being. There's no drama. So anyway, we sit him down. He's mad. I'm trying to listen, right?
I asked him. I said, so listen, I mean, you said you weren't going to spend much on this thing, and you went and you spent a whole bunch on that thing. Like, don't you think you should have gotten permission? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, so how do you think I feel now having had that money spent, like, without you even asking me about it?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, yeah, not good. And he's like, it may not be the best answer, but I got it to the register. There wasn't a price on it. So I didn't know until it had already been rung up. And I was like, oh.
No, so he was embarrassed because he was with his friends and we weren't there. And he was too embarrassed to say, like, I mean, he actually, he said to the woman, like, wow, I didn't realize it was that much. But then he was like, because we gave him a credit card, he's finally got his own credit card attached to our account, so he signed for it anyway, but he's like, I will never make that mistake again. Like, if it doesn't have a price on it, I will ask. And I was just so embarrassed in front of my friends, and because they have multiple of these. He was buying a fishing rod and stuff. Anyway, it was just like, as I looked at him, I'm like, dude, you can't even get in trouble when you're trying to get in trouble. Like, you can't. You're such a good human that,
Cute.
I'm very blessed. Our kids are both really amazing human beings.
All kids are amazing. All kids are
I don't know. I feel really lucky. I mean, it could have gone the other way. My mom always wished me a me, a poorly behaved kid. So I'm lucky.
That's helpful, Mom.
Okay. Scapolite. Where are my scapolitas? Because there are a few of you who have been like, please bring the scapolite. I want to get to some of the pieces that I know you're waiting for. We don't have a lot. Scapolite comes from a couple places in the world. The purple comes from Pakistan. These are terminated pieces, by the way. They're so incredibly beautiful. I have 15 of the large and 25 of the small. They're all under $120.
This is amazing.
They're beautiful quality. You got to hit that with the flashlight too.
I'm gonna.
So scapolite is the stone that helps you stop making mistakes.
I mean, get ready, guys.
It helps you. It helps you get out of your own way. I call it the anti-self-sabotage stone. It's like, so many of us, we are the biggest problems in our lives, right? I mean, I can say that for me. Half the time when I try to do something and make it better, I screw it up, right? I've really learned to trust my spirit guides and stay out of the process. Scapolite is the get out of your own way stone. And these are some of the biggest pieces we've had at the best price we've got you. So the big ones are 2.5 inches, the one he's showing you there. The small ones are 1.5 to 2. And if he turns it the other way, facing the other way, you'll see the termination on it. Do you see how that's a terminated crystal? You've got to have a pendant or something made out of that. That size is under $100. The other size is under $120. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, Bree. So Sarah, the way you play, and welcome in, as soon as I tell you what the item is and how much it costs, Team SG in that gold box is going to post the item and the price. All you do is select all of that, say sold, and hit enter. And if you're one of the first 15, you'll get a large piece. If you're one of the first 25, you'll get one of the smaller pieces. And let me know if you have questions other than that. Everything is the price it's marked. And if you are in the US, it's going to ship to you for free, so there's no additional cost. If you're outside the US, it's $5 per item, and we invoice you tomorrow for all of that. Okay, we'll come back, Angie, to the Sodalite for you. Charlene needs 100 pounds of scapolite. I think we all do. The small is $99. I have 25 pieces, and the medium is $119. I have 15 pieces, and that's it.
That's a big honk of that. I mean, that is.
It is. They're absolutely beautiful, you guys.
That's a big chunk.
Scapolite comes in purple and gold. We have some of the smaller gold pieces at SageGoddess.com. The purple is more rare, and it is natural. And you know that I've told you this story many times. I was shopping for gems right at the beginning of Sage Goddess, which was back like 9 years ago. And I bought a little tiny cluster that had 2 little purple crystals. I still have it in my collection. It's at the office. And I brought that cluster to the person that was checking me out. And the cluster was $150. Okay, I mean, it's this big. Anyway, I got him down to $100. And he was like, but that has scapolite crystals in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like the rarest thing in the whole building. So to get a piece that size terminated for $99 today is pretty amazing.
This is a monster.
It is a monster.
I mean, that's just a monster.
It's absolutely beautiful. And again, you could have that set into something beautiful too, or have a cuff made out of it, you know?
That's a huge cuff.
No, I'm here
I
for
mean,
that.
you could,
I'd wear
you
it.
could.
I would absolutely wear it.
That-
Listen, if you're screwing things up bad enough, you might need that. That might be the only thing that saves you, honey.
That's funny.
I'm glad, because I know some of you have been really waiting for scapolite, and then these are such big, beautiful, like really nice quality
They're
pieces.
both hardy. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, nobody's gonna miss you wearing that. So congratulations. Super, super, super beautiful. Do you still have that, Chris? I love it. I'm so happy. It's a beautiful stone, and it really has it has a very sweet energy to it. And it really does help you unplug from micromanaging, right? At some point you have to surrender to this life. We were talking about this today when I was live. At some point you have to say, this is where I'm at, this is what's happening, and I'm gonna roll with this. This is kind of, my grandma would say, this is the hand you were dealt, you know? And that's the medicine of life. And once you surrender to where you are, magic happens. But as long as you're fighting it and trying to fix things, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not the medicine of the moment. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Now, I wish I could take you in my bedroom right now.
Really?
Off of our patio. It's a little tiny patio off of our bedroom, but I have a small altar out there, and
Okay,
I have one up that's the size of the one on the left. Can you show them on the screen? Okay. He rolls at his own pace, ladies and gentlemen. See if you can turn the one on the left around a little bit. The one on the left. Yeah. Okay. This one has, keep turning it. It has like peacock eyes.
What?
Just keep turning it. Here. Yeah, like there. And push it down a little bit. Oh, do you see it?
That doesn't look like a peacock.
No. I'm sorry. Can you guys see it? Turn it back where, it's alright. And then down toward the camera a little bit. Do you see what looks like a peacock feather with the eye? You guys probably see it, right? It's to the right of the orange patch in the center.
Here or here?
Do you guys see it?
These?
It's okay. I don't think you see it, but I think they see it.
What do you
Don't move it, just leave it, because it's like right where it needs
mean
to
right
be.
down
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, so this is Polychrome Jasper that's been aura treated. We had these made. Polychrome Jasper comes from Madagascar. All I can tell you is these outside, because I have mine outside on an outdoor patio, it is so beautiful because there's literally every color of the rainbow. You'll turn it one direction and it looks pink. You'll turn it another direction, it looks completely purple. You'll turn it again and it looks green. Like these sort of look green right now. If you change the color of the pillow, maybe with the one on the right to a purple pillow or to a gold, then you'll start to see how it's like it.
My God, the
It
lint.
changes the. But you know, depending on where you have it. So where I have mine is on it's sort of a white wood table. I have it on a rose quartz stand, and it looks very pink because of the fact that everything around it is very light. If you put this with darker colors, it's going to pick up more of the teals and the browns and isn't that beautiful? So Polychrome Jasper is also known as Sunset Jasper, and what it does is it attracts gentleness to you, kindness to you, compassion, patience. It sort of puts you in a position to receive sweet energy, beautiful energy from people. That's why they call it the loving kindness stone. Aren't they gorgeous? And then we have these aura treated. So again, that's the bonding of iridium, titanium, and gold to the stone, which is a permanent treatment. So this is the last of what we have of these. Do you know what number it is, Dave? Oh, here it is. We have 9 of the small and 3 of the large. They are the small or under $100, 4 inches, and the medium, which isn't really medium, which is about 4.5, almost 5 inches, is under $130. And I would say if you get one of these, you might want to get either a really nice gemstone sphere stand or one of the pillows. We have those velvet pillows at stagegoddess.com, and Team SG can put the link up for you so you can see it. How can you see lit when you're looking at those big, beautiful walls?
I know, but
Aren't they gorgeous? No, Jenny, it does not scratch. It does not. Yeah. No, I mean, this is the nicest quality aura. You know, we oversaw the process of having them made, and aura takes to Jasper really beautifully. So, no, it's perfectly coated and treated, and it's permanent. Mine's been outside for about almost 4 months now, in wind and in rain and in bright sunlight all day long. Hasn't faded, nothing. It's absolutely beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? So these small ones, I have 9, they're $99. And the medium, I have 3, they're $129. So 99 and 129. So the one on the left is 129. The left of your screen is 129, and the one on the right of your screen is $99. Yeah. We have done not all of the Shram rigs. We still have Star Sapphires or Record Keeper.
There's some cool pieces. I mean, some phenomenal pieces
We have
still
some
left.
really
So
incredible
yeah.
pieces. Good night, Vanessa.
Good night, Vanessa.
Thank you for being here, Vanessa. Oh yeah. Now I've got it outside, and in a way it was a test. It's like, because my patio gets like sort of like sun all day long for 10-12 hours. But it's been out there with windy, rainy, cloudy, misty, shitty, and it's doing great. I haven't even cleaned it. It's just out there glowing.
And I think I saw from Team SG that we've got, I think, 2 of the generators left.
Yeah,
for
2
$46.
Mookite Jasper generators for $46.
2 Jasper generators left for $46.
Those are 5 inches of Mookite from Australia for
Those.
beauty. For beauty.
Just 2.
All right, congratulations.
Congrats, you guys.
I'm really happy for you. It's one of those things. I love it. I wanted it for my home. Now, when I decided to set up a little altar out there, I was like, I really want that little. It's a very small space. My little patio is like maybe this wide, but I was like, when I go out there, I want to feel peace and contentment, and that's exactly what that stone brings. So I hope you love it as much as I do. Yeah, I agree. Sarah says it reminds her of like Jupiter or Mars. There is something kind of planetary, and even with those red Aventurine, they look like Mars. They are kind of planetary. I agree with you. Okay, he's moving things around, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm making a change.
Okay.
I'm making a change.
So we're going into an Epidote Ring now. This is Shram. A lot of Shram pieces. Too.
Yeah. That's great.
This is a sized ring.
Keeping them busy.
This is a 6.5, and he'll hit that with the flashlight too. Epidote is this really deep, beautiful, vibrant green stone, and Epidote is for manifestation. So Epidote helps to manifest more of what you have and more of what you need. Isn't that beautiful? I love how it's almost like, I don't know how to describe that shape, but I love how it comes up in this.
Yeah, it's a different shape. It's rounded on the bottom and then
it comes up to like
cut
a
flat
point.
on 2 sides at the top. It's kind of rad. I mean, you don't see that.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Come on.
We only have one of these. Like I said, it's a 6.5. Retail value of an Epidote ring like this would be over $200. This one is $179, and it's all that stone. There's nothing detracting from it. The setting is really simple. I'm gonna try it on so you guys can see it in real life. It's beautiful.
Oops.
Just put it on my littler finger.
Littler.
Somewhere in between those 2 sizes. Let me put it over here.
That's a cool cut, though.
That is very cool.
Very cool cut.
Let me show it to you.
Don't take the tag off.
I'm moving the tag around.
Gets me confused.
Isn't that beautiful? Jolly. Take my glass. And then if somebody says something you don't like, you just kind of punch him in the
No, no, you
nose.
don't. No, you
Oh,
don't.
sorry.
Nope. Nope.
Just kidding.
You laugh at them, and then they start to get insecure and wonder what they said was so funny, and did they like sneeze and something's coming out their nose or something? Like you just laugh at them.
I'm just kidding. I don't really hit people, but you could hit someone with this, and it would be like a weapon.
Ouch.
Cheers. Oh, that's cute. It does look like a little piece of cake. This is your manifestation cake.
I like that.
You want to see the colors in the green tourmaline. Tell me what you're asking about, and I will get you the thing. We should probably show a wand or two soon as well.
Yeah. We
Okay.
can do that.
Okay.
How about we start with the wandlet?
Kaisha got it.
Congrats,
Hey, Kaisha, I'm gonna wear your ring for a little while.
What the
Just
hell
feels
is
good.
Dave talking about? I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
Lola. What am I talking about? Where am I? Who am I?
I
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know. We just work here. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Is the striations that distinguish pure epidote from diopside? That's a really good question. I believe they are different crystal structures and different geological location. What I would need to look up for you to really answer that question is to make sure I can accurately distinguish the mineral composition of epidote from diopside. So let me look into that and see what I can do for you.
Good for you, Dave.
Yeah, Epidote double tourmaline, Charlene, would be rad. Yay!
All right, let's take a look at a wandlet.
We have one scapolite left. Okay.
Oh, I don't think so anymore.
Oh.
All right, so wandlet.
I'm late to that party.
Number 36.
Okay.
What's a wandlet?
A wandlet is a mini wand. So it's a pendant. You can see it has a bail, so you can put that on a chain. And it functions like a wand, right? So you can open a circle with it, close a circle with it, activate a grid with it. It also works as a pendulum, and it's a pendant. So it's kind of like all those things in one. We kind of started this concept with you guys, and you love it, so we've continued with it. And each one is different. I don't think the designer who does these, I don't think he's ever repeated a design.
Congrats, Kaisha.
Kaisha got it. Yay! Yeah, I'm really happy for you. Oh, we should talk about her ring.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really your first rom ring?
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's really cool, Kaisha. I'm happy for you, and I'm definitely going to wear it until we're done. Okay, this one is... Can I see that? The description says red stone.
Oh, that's helpful. Gotta
Can
get
you
out
give
the
me
readers.
can
No,
you
it's
give me
right there.
no.
Blue.
No, the flashlight. That is quite mysterious. I'm going to say it's tourmaline. Doesn't it look like it's like cut like a flower almost?
There's one other thing I'm thinking.
What?
Royal?
No, it's tourmaline. It's a bicolor tourmaline, red, pink.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is what's cool about this designer will often buy stones like and keep stones for decades and then use these kind of old rare pieces. This is a bicolor pink red tourmaline in there. And the cut on it is stunning. It almost looks like an old mine cut if
Trying
you're
to get a
familiar
guess.
with old cutting techniques. It looks like an old mine cut bicolor rubellite. It's really fucking awesome.
I'm trying to.
And then it has Damberite on the top, and it has a Herkimer diamond on the bottom, the little butterfly. This one is magnificent, you guys. I will tell you, the price doesn't reflect the stone, but I'm not going to change the price from what we had it as. But it would be more expensive if I was charging you for that stone, because that's pretty rare. So this one is $219. It's 2.75 inches. Isn't that rare and cool? Yeah, the miner's cut, I like it too. They don't cut diamonds like that anymore because now everybody just wants facets and fire and all that stuff. And the old mine cut doesn't really give you that because it doesn't have as many facets. But there's still such a magic to it. So I'm glad you like that too. This is like an old mine cut, but it's set upside down, so the table is facing the back of the piece. Isn't it gorgeous? I see you, Cheryl Cole. She's like, one day my shrine.
Oh, it'll come. It'll come.
So congratulations, whoever gets that. And we have one other wine left. Did you want to do that one now?
Yeah.
Okay. This one also says redstone.
Yeah, you can see it. Look at it.
Okay, but I need to take a look at that. That's a rhodolite garnet tip flashlight.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
Ooh.
we'll get to removing some lint here.
No, that's not a rhodolite garnet. I think that's also tourmaline.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's okay.
Oh man.
It's okay. Oh, my leg. Oh.
Oh, it's a hummingbird. This is a beautiful one too, guys. This is Veracruz amethyst.
So this was actually 36. The other was 37.
Oh, okay.
But
This
good
one is Veracruz amethyst with rubellite, tourmaline, and damberite with a hummingbird.
So team, this what the last one was 37. This is 36.
Yeah, this is
My
36.
apologies.
This one is $229. Again, this is another one where I think it probably should be closer to $300 because of the rarity of that stone. Because that's going to be just over a carat of cut and faceted rubellite. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? And you know that my favorite colors are red and purple. So to have this, not sure if you knew.
No.
Not sure if you knew.
My
Aren't they
favorite.
pretty?
My favorite color is brown. Definitely brown.
I think everybody knows that's not true.
Hmm.
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 Isn't that pretty? It's so
Thank
pretty.
you, Karen.
Who are the mods tonight? We have Alexis, Sharon. Who else do we have moderating
I
tonight?
think Kelsey, and Sabrina and Sarah might be helping us as well.
Wow. Hey,
It's
y'all.
like a full squad.
Aren't they pretty? Oh, I love that. Kaisha says, my guy and I kiss or send through text every 11:11.
That's sweet.
It's very sweet. It is a synchronicity, don't you think, when you see it? Yeah. It's a right place, right time message. You are still here, Angel. Do you mean like on the planet or here in the sail or?
I don't know, Angel.
I'm still on the planet.
Alright, let's go to Team
Congratulations.
SG. Did they post?
Okay, I don't know. Did
I don't
somebody
think they
get
did.
Team SG.
Hello.
The silver on the top is a hummingbird. And then there's like a little, kind of like a boop around the damberite. Thank you, Cheryl Cole, for that. That's very sweet. Yeah. All right, I think Team SG posted it. Did you guys post it, or should
I
we
don't know
wait
that
a
they
minute?
did.
Did somebody get this one? Can anybody tell us?
Bueller.
There must be a lot going on behind the scenes.
Bueller.
Aw, I see you, Wendy Strickland. Okay. Oh, somebody did get it.
Alright.
All right.
Now, comment
Indigo
sold.
Skies.
Now, here we go. I don't know. Our feed is like.
No, but they just said Indigo Skies got the Veracruz Amethyst Wantlet. Please
But then
make sure
comments-
Team SG, this is the only Veracruz Wantlet.
There's only one Veracruz.
The other one has a Herkimer.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure we're
I
not...
think I confused them.
We're doing this one right now, Team SG, which is Veracruz. The one before that was the bicolor rubellite with the Herkimer diamond.
And you know why I confused them? Because on the sheet, butterfly is on the Veracruz, which it's not. And
No, on the sheet, hummingbird is on the Veracruz.
no, because look at the next one.
Okay,
I don't know where
Okay.
I am. Don't listen to me.
okay, don't listen to him.
Don't listen to me.
He's not correct about that.
I am incorrect. I am absolutely incorrect.
Okay, put that down.
Somebody tell me to put this down.
Put it down.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I totally fucked up the team. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna shut up now. Just hold the thing. Yeah. Alexis, help.
Well, little buddy, what do you call it? Gonna call it? It's a boob. Boop. You're confused, but you have wine. That's all you need.
Oh,
honestly. I don't have any.
that's a good excuse
I don't
and
have
a
any
good
wine.
coping mechanism.
But you better believe I'm gonna drink my weight in it when I'm all done with the show tonight. Cooking my dinner.
So we've got some wands still. I'll bring those down. And We've got some rings. You know what? Why don't we show this ring?
Yeah, Colombianite.
Yeah.
Colombianite. Colombianite's rad, and we have a pendant, and we have 50 pendants actually, and then in the rings we have.
Yeah, we've got a couple things still to show that are just magnificent. We've got some.
We have 50 rings and 50 pendants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you ready? So
this is like you're gonna start your collection between your ring and the pendant, and then you're gonna match. What? What are you smiling?
it's cute. You're telling us how to do a wardrobe.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
I would
Trust
say,
the guy in a skull shirt.
yeah. If it was me, he'd be like, you can get one or the other, but not both.
That's true. That's what I would say.
And I'd be like, I'll take both.
Yes, we have Colombianite pendants.
Okay. Colombianite.
Sit there and be cute. That's awesome.
Me or him?
Oh, did you say? No, I think she was saying that about me, or did you say that about me?
No.
Oh.
I did when you were turned around, though. I kind of went like that.
Just, yeah.
Okay. I know. It's okay.
Virgo was wrong.
Leo can be wrong all the time. I don't care. Now, Colombianite. So, let me try to not make this a 2-hour story. Our planet has been rocked by meteors for millions of years, right? We haven't had one in a long time, which is probably good news. They're not easy on the planet. But when a meteor strikes the Earth, okay, it creates a massive chemical reaction. And as you can imagine, the temperatures get very hot. And when the meteor strikes the Earth, wherever it strikes, as it leaves the planet and extracts out, it turns the Earth where it struck into basically like glass. Okay, so it's a fusion of sand and so this has happened all over the world. And the meteorite leaves residue of its own structure in the Earth, okay? So you get a fusion of this like molten glass with bits of the meteorite and whatever the surrounding soil is of the place where it struck. Well, we've had a meteorite strike the Moldau Valley in Czechoslovakia that created moldavite, right? We've had a meteorite strike the sub-Saharan desert of North Africa that created Libyan gold tektite. When you have a meteorite strike in Colombia, you have Colombianite, okay? Colombianite, what's cool about it is it's just as rare, just as old. It's in that 20 to 30 million year range. And let's think about that. 20 to 30 million years ago is when this meteorite struck. But Colombianite is relatively newer to the market, and so even though it has all the same metaphysical properties as Libyan gold and moldavite, it's less expensive. If you were going to buy this ring in moldavite, it would be
a lot
of money. Okay, it would not be under. The rings are under $80, under $70 and under $80, and the pendant is under $90. And these are big pieces of Colombianite. Can you show with your hands, just like relatively speaking? That is a substantial size pendant. My moldavite ring, which is about the same size as that but cut and faceted, would today be in the $400 or $500 range.
That's it.
So, and at some point, this material will be the same way, right? You can't make more of this, right? It will run out. It will become, not as available, and the price will go up, just like what's happened with moldavite and Libyan gold tektite, which has happened over the years, right? The background sound is some music that I play from a app that lets me play music without copyright infringement. So I don't know if you enjoy it, but I like music. So I always have it playing. Okay, so the difference in the rings, let's talk about the rings first. The difference in the rings is that there are two different sizes of stones. Mm-hmm. One is like 0.4 to 0.5 inches, and the other one is 0.5 to 0.6. I have more of the small, which is under $70. I have just a few less in the medium, which is under $80. These are in sterling silver, fully adjustable, all the way from a 3.5 to a 10. So when we talk about size of this ring, we're talking about the size of the stone. We're not talking about the size of the band. They're all sterling silver adjustable for you. This is for you. Think of it along the lines of Synergy 12, right? This is for you if you're trying to raise your vibration, connect with spirit guides, work with a material that comes from the astral realms, which is what this is. Columbianite does contain mass amounts of the actual residue of the meteorite that struck Columbia. Isn't that beautiful?
Trying to get a close up, but I was asked to. So 1 second.
And then this is the pendant. So I'm gonna give you the pricing on the rings. And then we'll get to the pendant. The pendant is under $90. So the small rings, I have 30. They are $69 each. The medium rings, I have 20. They are $79 each. And that's all I have for Columbianite rings. I've never seen Columbianite rings before. So this was kind of an exciting development for us to bring these to you. Especially in good size pieces. Aren't they beautiful? And you can see the texture is very similar to moldavite, very similar to Libyan gold. All the tektites have that kind of like rough surface to them. I'm glad you like the music. Yes, it does feel buzzy like moldavite. It totally does. All the tektites do. I mean, at least for me, I'm very sensitive to stones. Some people can't work with tektites at all because they feel too buzzy for them. But I will tell you, this to me feels just as buzzy as moldavite. Just as buzzy as Libyan gold, for sure. So congratulations if you're getting one of the rings. I just think that's cool. And it's probably something you don't have in your collection. And like I said, I mean, even in all my travels and I get around, this is not something I've seen before. So I was really excited to bring these to you. I wish we could have brought you more, but that's what this show's kind of about, is the limited special things.
Limited edition.
And then the pendant.
Now we gotta wait on the pendant.
Oh.
Because our team needs a chance
That's
for the
true.
rings.
Okay.
But we can talk about it, but we can't sell it just yet. We're gonna slip something else in between for a second.
The pendant is made by the same manufacturer, so the prong design, I kind of like it as a wardrobe. The prong design is the same. It's very secure for you. And this is the kind of size pendant.
I finally got it.
Oh, that's a great shot, actually. Isn't that beautiful? You can see like the textured surface of it. Do you ever really think about, like, when we talk about things being 20, 30 million years old, do you ever really think about, like, what that means? I give that a lot of thought to think about. Every ancestor I've ever heard of has lived since that formed, you know? This material predated the dinosaurs. It predated all religion on the planet, you know? It's like, this is like the real origin story of the planet. This is the size pendant I like to wear for, like, my everyday. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, if
On your sexy choker.
on my sexy choker. Are you flirting with me?
Maybe.
The rings are open on the back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so
we
you want to talk about something else first?
We gotta wait a second. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna Team SG just a minute.
Get your fingers ready.
So we're gonna come back to the pendants.
You want to do the Shram one?
Yeah, I totally wanted to. How'd you know?
I knew. So here's what Shram wrote to me about this wand. Are you ready? I want to give you his words. Because I said, what if you were here, what would you say about this wand? First of all, I chose the crystal. The crystal was cut by hand. And then he designed the ruby Shiva Lingam, which is supposed to be a representation of the masculine integrated into the feminine. And then that is the trident of Shiva above that. So this is a wand honoring Shiva. That's the symbol of Shiva, the trident of Shiva. Silver is a metal associated with Shiva because it's also associated with divine integration.
Rainbows.
And it also is what we call a Devic temple, which means it has those little wispy angel wings inside of it. There are rainbows on this piece all the way around. If you keep turning it, you'll see it's just for days. They're mostly on the other side. Yeah. Anyway, while he shows you all of that, this is what Shram said. Shiva is the supreme power, the beginning and the end. The existence of Shiva completes the sacred trinity. He is the maker, the curator, and the destroyer. Likewise, the Shiva wand is a concept from the heart of the universe. The Shiva wand brings you the essence of the Trinity with sacred elements of crystal, ruby, and silver. The crystal depicts the rock-solid foundation of the basic life form. The ruby brings light of knowledge and passion, and the silver for celebrating the wisdom of the divine. The Shiva wand brings you the peace and purity from the universe to resolve your deeper conflicts and to bring you the solace from the divine universe. I don't even know what to say about this piece. Honestly, the only thing I want to say is I'm excited to see who gets it.
Cool piece.
I've never seen anything like this before. I love working with Shiva. I have an altar to Shiva here in my crystal room. This piece is one of a kind, obviously. It's under $200, which is crazy.
Yep.
It's 3.5 inches. Are you ready? $199. $199 for one of the most beautiful quartz wands I think I have ever seen. Yeah, I can't imagine feeling very depressed holding a piece like this. This is like your personal trident. You know, it's a way for you to integrate masculine and feminine, right? Light and shadow, your grief and your joy. It's like a piece that brings all of that together. And I love the trident. The trident's been a sacred symbol in so many different religious and theological traditions. And it really represents the past, the present, and the future. I wish we had more of them. Congratulations. I know. It is. I don't even know what to say about it. Except that it almost went into my purse when I first saw it. Whoops. Whoops. Fell in my purse, and then whoops, fell on my altar, and then whoops. TMSG was watching me real closely. Like, oh, this is pretty. I wonder what happened to it. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Looks like a vulva with a clitoris.
Yes.
You know what? Okay. I mean, I can be here for that. Shiva's into it. Whatever. She was like, yeah. I don't know if that's what Shiva would say, but Shiva wouldn't be afraid. Shiva's been there.
Team SG? Are you guys caught up
It
with
doesn't.
this?
It doesn't vibrate. That's all I can tell you. It's not gonna do that for you. But you know, you guys are magical. I'm sure you can make it happen. Did we leave them behind? Maybe they got
I
lost
think
with the
so.
Colombianite.
I don't know.
Okay, well, keep your fingers ready because they're gonna post anytime now. I love that you guys went straight naughty with this because I didn't see that coming. But I'm proud of you. I love it when you don't keep your mind out of the gutter. Okay. Are they okay?
I don't know.
So Team SG, we need you to
Hello.
put it up and put it up.
Come on, guys.
Seriously, this one might vibrate itself. I don't know. It's a pretty powerful wand. If there's a wand that could do it,
I'm
this
gonna
would be
start
the one.
jotting down the winners here.
Yeah, my bird's like, you know, I can type a little bit.
Did we lose them?
Did they already post it? Maybe they already posted it.
No, they didn't.
Team SG.
No, they didn't post it, did they? Oh, they
Oh,
did.
they did.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
So they can
sorry,
pick a
Team
winner.
SG. Well,
Pick a winner.
oh, are they announcing?
All right.
Okay, is it Dianochka? Congratulations.
All right. Congrats.
Sorry, Team SG, we couldn't see that you had posted
Yeah,
it, and we
yeah, I
couldn't see
missed
that there
that.
was a winner. When you announce the winner, would you mind announcing the thing too? Just because there's a lot of different items, and I don't want to congratulate somebody on getting the wrong thing. I will try. Did they post the winners for Small Colombianite? I don't know. But scroll back up in the feed, I bet you they probably did.
I saw some.
Congratulations to you. I'm so glad that you saw that you won that. That's a special piece.
I saw some of the Colombianite.
Okay, so Team SG is probably ready then for us to do the pendants.
Oh,
You ready for us to do the pendants? Team
I don't
SG?
know. Team SG, are we good to go or?
The pendants, coming back to Colombianite, we have 50 of them. They are 1-inch pieces of Colombianite. The 1 inch is from the bottom of the stone to the top of the bale. So I would say the stones are about 3/4 of an inch in size on average for the Colombianite. They did post them. Okay, thank you, Shannon. It's hard for us to see sometimes, even though we're on live chat. So
Not
good
top
job,
ten.
Team SG. Oh, you're shaking. I'm so happy for you. Imagine what it's going to be like when the package arrives and you get to like open it and touch it. You're going to freak out. It's even cooler in person. I'm totally serious. I'm so excited for you. I bet you're not going to put it down for like the first 2 weeks you have it at home. So I'm happy for you. Okay, the pendant is $89. I have 50 of them if you want to complete your Columbianite wardrobe. And like I said, I mean, what's really cool is you're getting the energy of a stone very much like Moldavite, which is not, it's not really a stone, it's a tektite. But it very much has all the same metaphysical properties as Moldavite, but you're paying a fraction of the cost, which is really, really cool. So if you've been holding out, like, I really wish I had a Moldavite pendant, those days may be over for just a little while until the market figures out what it's going to do with Moldavite, because it's out of range right now. So this is a fantastic way for you to work with the energy of tektite without the price tag of what you would normally pay for Moldavite. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. And yes, open on the back and all the things. So cheers! Cheers!
Cheers.
If we have any rings left, I'll let you know. Team SG, let us know if there's rings left.
Yeah, they're gonna catch up. It's gonna take a couple minutes. I think we're gonna do some singles after this.
Yeah, we'll do some one of a kind. Let's do some of the wands actually. I would love to.
That's what I was thinking. The
Yeah,
wands
yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Wand.
One time. Excellent.
It's hard to imagine those guys talking about gemstones. They could do it though.
Those guys are like,
Swing.
they're using canes now and stuff. I mean, yeah. There's no swing left for them.
What?
Wow, hey.
There's a pill for that. Okay. And then why don't we do Emerald Ganeshas after this? Does that sound good, Thea?
Yeah, we got to give our team a chance to catch up.
Yeah, so we're going to do wands and
we have
Ganesha.
3 things with quantity left, I
Okay.
think. We have the calcite with hematite, we have the brookite,
Okay.
and then we have the Ganeshas.
Okay.
So we kind of got a space. Now, the nice thing, the calcite with hematite, it's not a lot of quantity, it's just that there are 3 different sizes. So maybe
Okay.
we kind of intersperse that a little bit.
Okay.
To make sure we don't lose the team.
Elena, the wand pillows are coming. They're just delayed, like pretty much everything else right now. Aw, Megan, I'm happy you're here too. Okay. This wand, we have 3 wands for you tonight. This one, if you love pearl, you're going to love this wand. Because he doesn't do a lot of wands, especially with these free-form freshwater pearls. Aren't they beautiful? This one is also one of the more affordable wands. Usually his wands are in the $700 to $1,200 range because they're all done in sterling silver. This one's done in sterling with copper. It's got 2 really beautiful eye-clean amethyst stones, the little round cabochons there above and below that lapis. And then you've got the pearl. So it's a double terminated wand, but it's terminated with pearls. What's interesting about this is pearls represent water, the ability to cultivate your deepest emotions. Amethyst is about peace and balance, and lapis is about power and wisdom.
Look at that.
This would be a really powerful wand to help you heal, and that's a cat's eye, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oof. Holy shit.
That's gorgeous. Yeah.
This would be an incredible wand to work with for someone who has, emotional challenges that need to be addressed or healed. Somebody who's struggling with addiction would respond really well to, again, the water medicine and the amethyst energy. And then that lapis in the middle is going to stimulate your intuition and bring you a sense of empowerment. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's all open on the back. If you're new and you haven't seen a lot of his wands, they're just as pretty and really nicely done on the back as they are on the front. These are gorgeously done. They're beautiful. So this one is 7 inches, $589. Like I said, usually they're in the $700 to $1,200 or $1,400 range. This one's just a little bit smaller.
It is juicy, Angie.
But it's super juicy still. So it's really cool to be able to get a piece of his, especially with that cat's eye amethyst.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't say I've seen a lot of cat's eye amethyst in my travels. I know, isn't it beautiful? You feel the Atlantean vibes,
That's that
Choco?
line, that cat's eye is what we're talking about.
Do you see that?
there.
You see how when you turn it, it's got a line across it that kind of, it's in the stone, but it kind of like traverses across the face of it. That's called a cat's eye.
Cat's eye.
This is a special one. Especially, like I said, it feels very water element, and it also feels very, I agree with the Atlantean connection too. And I like that there's copper in it because copper conducts and moves.
I like
energy.
the copper in it too, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey Debbie, how are you, cutie? It's good to have you here. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad that you guys like it. We have 7 large Columbianite rings left at $79. So if you wanted a Columbianite ring and you missed it, you can go ahead and comment sold and they will take care of you. Yeah. Okay, so that wand is there. That is $5.89. Yes, indeed. Okay, somebody had commented on the wand before Team SG posted it, so I want to make sure if you want the wand, you remember to go back and post it now, because they wouldn't have caught your comment if you commented before they posted.
Oh, I thought they did.
Oh, afterward?
Right.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's really true. Everything finds just the right person at the right time, so yeah, that's good. Just to relax and enjoy the process is right. Okay, the next wand I want to show you, there are 3 tonight. That's the most watery of them all, I think, though.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, sure. I like that one too. Okay, this one. Oh, hi, Denise. Okay, this one is really cool. It has a see that little egg at the top? That's topaz. That is a very light blue topaz. I've never seen.
Team SG, I did see somebody comment sold for the lapis wand. So.
Okay. Yeah, you guys may have to look back up in the feed, but I don't know. They may have commented before you posted. I'm not sure. Okay. That is a blue topaz egg. Okay. And then move up. Then we have peridot. So topaz is for protection and power and manifestation. Peridot is for abundance. In the middle there, that is an apophyllite point. It looks like something from some other dimension. It is so absolutely beautiful. Apophyllite is for ascension, spiritual growth and development. Then above that you have the hummingbird, which is of course a totem of joy and rebirth. Then you have another peridot, and at the top you have the aqua aura double term. The shades of blue between the blue topaz and the aqua aura, and then to have that incredible apophyllite in the middle. This is a single terminated wand. This is going to represent manifestation, abundance, and protection. And isn't it magnificent? The topaz egg on the bottom was like...
Yeah, the egg's and something else there.
And this is priced, in my opinion, as if it didn't have a topaz egg on the bottom. Because again, usually wands like this, usually wands like this are over $1,000. This one is $8.99. Never seen one like this before. $8.99. So congratulations in advance. I know that's for somebody here. I just can't get over that apophyllite in the middle. Like you see,
I mean, those are
like,
two really wow aspects about this.
Yeah.
Right? Like
isn't that incredible?
the topaz egg and that apophyllite.
And the
It's
apophyllite.
like, bam.
Isn't that beautiful? All right. Brookite's very rare.
Yeah, Brookite's
Yeah,
coming.
we're getting there next, I think, or soon. What was that? So they posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the fairy wand is there. Did somebody claim the pearl wand?
Well, I saw somebody claim it. I don't know
Okay. Okay.
if the team claimed it yet.
Isn't it pretty, Janine? There's something about that. The topaz is not the green. The topaz is this down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that egg is topaz.
That's topaz.
The green stones are peridot. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Somebody said that topaz looks like peridot, but that absolutely is peridot. Remember too, if you want to buy something tonight and split your payments up over 4 payments, we have Hub or whatever it's called.
Zip
On sagegoddess.com, and you can apply that to your invoice, so you can spread your payment out, or you can use PayPal credit too. Isn't that gorgeous? Cheers! Okay, and then the last one for tonight, is, I mean, they're all so different. This one is a blend of Veracruz amethyst. It's got double charm Veracruz. You have citrines with all the stars, and then you have titanium aura quartz in the middle. Isn't that beautiful? So this is a proper double terminated wand for sending and receiving energy. Wands we work with, especially one like this, we can send energy, we can receive energy. You can open a circle and close a circle, and then you can activate grids. Those are the primary purposes for wands. I use wands every single day, whether it's to open a circle or close a circle, activate a grid. If someone asks me for prayers, I will work with my wands to send energy. If someone wants to send me Reiki, I will work with my wand to receive it. I can channel with the wand, right, connected to the third eye. There's so many different ways to work with wands. Once you start working with wands, you'll come up with your own ways too. They're very powerful tools. This one is 7.25 inches. And again, there is that. It's a twin titanium in the middle. And then you have the cut faceted citrine, one there, two up top. And then the stars here, I'll have Dave show it to you because he's got the better angle. I think the stars are gold, aren't they? On that one? Yeah, they're little golden stars.
They are.
Which I think is kind of
Wait a
pretty.
second to like.
Makes the color pop.
Yeah.
Deb got that topaz wand. Congratulations. Cheers to you. This one is for transformation, peace, and abundance, and this one is $849. This one is said to connect you with strong higher powers. The pearl and lapis and amethyst is for adaptation and peace, going with the flow. And the topaz egg wand is called a portal to new realms and dimensions. Isn't that fun? I love wands so much. And I love that there's a concept, there's a creative kind of concept behind each one too. So congratulations in advance. That was all we have for wands tonight.
That is wands.
Mm-hmm. Deb's getting the lapis wand too. Congratulations.
Congrats, Deb.
You're making beautiful choices. And honestly, those could be very interesting partner pieces, Deb, to each other. The energy of that pearl wand and the energy of that topaz egg. There is something, I don't know if you're planning to keep them both or, you know, keep one and give one, but there is something, there's an interconnectedness there that I like. Okay, so then this one is here if you would like it. And then we're going to show you, what are we going to do next? We should do the brookite, I think. Or do you want to do the Ganeshkas?
Let's show the brookite.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of requests for that.
Brookite, we have about 50 pieces of brookite. It's all under $70. The retail value of brookite is crazy. In some places you'll find pieces the size of our, what we're calling medium, for over $100. So brookite is a member of the Synergy 12. Can you put the flashlight behind those two?
Mm-hmm.
It'll show you kind of the intensity of the color. We've had brookite in quartz for you before. We've never had just pure brookite for you before. It's like a very deep brownish black mineral, and it is one of the proper Synergy 12. In the Synergy 12, brookite is associated with your ability to access multiple dimensions of consciousness. Okay, this is something I'm going to be talking about in teaching next year in Soul Shift, moving between the different layers of conscious awareness, because it's really important to learn how to navigate those, and consciously so, if you're trying to develop your spiritual path. So this will help you go, for example, from beta to alpha, alpha to theta, theta to delta, which are increasingly deepening states of consciousness. So basically this is for deepening meditation, deepening connection with spirit guides, deepening connection to higher self. I would not put this in your bedroom. This is not, unless you're trying to do some astral travel and things like that, in which case that might be actually a tool that you want to have in your collection. Yeah, these are sizable pieces. The small size is about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and those are $59. I have 27 pieces of those. And then the medium ones are,
That's rad.
yeah, they cool. I would have this made into a pendant, or wire wrap it, or have Sylvia put it into some kind of amulet for you. I mean, this is definitely, even though it's a darker stone, it's definitely upper chakra And even above Soul Star, this is getting you into the higher gateways of consciousness for sure. And then the medium ones, 0.75 to 1 inch, I have 28. Those are $69. Yeah, and like I said, the retail value on those is anywhere from $75 to $105 on the larger pieces. If you can find it, brookite's very rare. We were excited to bring this to you because we've never had just brookite on its own. So if you have a Synergy 12 grid, this is definitely one of the crystals that goes on that grid. I have 27 of the small and 28 of the medium. And that's all she wrote for brookite. Isn't that cool? Congratulations, you guys. Oh, thank you for that. Janine says that that's her favorite page in my crystal book.
Aw, that's sweet.
That makes me really happy. I wrote a chapter on the Synergy 12 in my book called Crystal Lore. I'm developing my own set of Ascension stones building on the Synergy 12. Like if I was going to make the next Synergy 12, I'm kind of putting that together right now. Columbianite's one of those. I think Robert probably would have included Columbianite. I think it more emerged on the scene after he came up with the Synergy 12. But like Apophyllite, you know what I mean? There's other stones that are really good for Ascension that should be included. But I still believe very much in the Synergy 12. Especially if you get the 12 together, they create like a portal of manifestation and healing. It's very powerful. I'm so glad you like it, and I'm glad you're excited to work with it. That's one you can slip right in your bra and keep moving.
Hey.
Although you might end up on another planet. If you do that, you go through your day, you're like, God, I really don't feel grounded. What's going on with me? And then you're like, oh yeah, I put my brookite in my bra. Whoops. That may not have been the best choice.
All right, why don't we?
So cheers. Okay.
Why don't we show the clusters?
Okay.
Does that sound all right?
So can we do the flame? The clear quartz flame?
You want to do the flame?
Yeah.
You can do the flame. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, can we use it to in between? Because I want to give the team. We have this of quantity and this of quantity.
We just did a quantity, so I think we should do the clear
Oh,
quartz
yeah,
flame,
you're right.
and then we can do the next quantity if you want.
She's right.
How am I the one who's right tonight about everything?
I don't know.
It's actually really scary.
I haven't eaten enough today. I'm usually always right.
I am cooking a really yummy dinner.
I only ate half my sandwich at lunch. That's
I
kind of good.
don't like sandwiches. Was it a good sandwich?
Actually, it was kind of good.
Really?
It was pastrami.
Oh. I don't like sandwiches. I like
Oh, look
bread.
at that close up. What is it? This is a new game. Guess what shape of quartz it is?
I think they already heard me say what it is.
Oh.
So that's not a fun game. Yeah, this is
It's a game you could win.
beautiful- Okay, this is a 9-inch, 8.5 to 9
Trying to
inch.
get it in the frame.
Absolutely stunning clear quartz flame, full of rainbows. Holy shit! It is one of the most beautiful clear quartz flames I've ever seen. This is a showpiece for your home. I would take this to one of the masters and have them make a lamp out of it. I really would. Because can you imagine that? I mean, I have the light base here. Put it on
Lower reach. And lower reach.
Yeah.
Oh, right in the eyes.
that. Okay, that's what you gotta do.
Back it up, guys.
And then shut all the other lights off.
Oops.
That's your new nightlight. Isn't that beautiful? Oh.
Bam!
But it doesn't look as clear as it, like in person it looks clearer than that, I don't know.
It looks a lot clearer.
Yeah, it's very clear. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Okay, so clear quartz is a magnifier of energy. This is Brazilian. Quartz comes from a lot of different places. It's called silicon dioxide, and you'll actually find silicon dioxide on every continent on this planet. But it doesn't all look like that. Brazilian quartz is among the finest quality. Quartz has a lot of interesting properties. It
Cool, huh?
raises your vibration, it magnifies energy, and you can program it. Quartz, unlike most crystals, develops a relationship with its owner. It gets to know you.
It loves you.
It kind of does. So I was always taught by my first crystal teacher not to give quartz away once you've been working with it for a long time. It's sort of like a puppy. It wants to follow you home. So why did you give me to Doris? I wanted to be with you. This piece is our charity item for tonight. So whoever chooses this piece, every dollar of the price that you pay is going to the charity of your choice this evening. And that price is $499. The retail value of this piece is $599. So you're saving $100. And then you get a beautiful crystal, and the charity that you pick gets almost $500 worth of love. And we always think they get the benefit of the energy of the stone too. So Quartz is going to send them big magnified blessings on your behalf. Isn't that gorgeous?
Definitely a nightlight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Put this where everybody in your family will see it and enjoy it. Put it on a light stand.
We have a piece in our kitchen.
And,
because we really get to spend a ton of time with it.
We're always in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, if that's, like if you're like us and that's the hub, then keep this in the kitchen where everybody can enjoy it. I wouldn't put this in your bedroom. Quartz can create insomnia. Just pure quartz in the bedroom, and carnelian stones like that can create insomnia. Isn't that gorgeous? So congrats in advance to whoever chooses this piece, because it's beautiful, but you're also going to be blessing an organization that you choose. Isn't that cool? So cheers to the ultimate nightlight.
Yeah.
I think it's so beautiful. You don't see clear quartz flames like this very often. Not this size, not the 9-inch big mamas, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get to the record keeper rings in just a couple of minutes too.
I like it in the kitchen though, because you go down for a drink or something in the night and the kitchen's already lit up. You don't have to flick on a light and
this has a ton of the Divic temples in it too, and a ton of rainbows down the center that are hard to see.
Especially right in here.
I mean, it is
right in here. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. Can you turn the light back on, because it
Sure.
it shows more of the clarity with the light on. Yeah, that's more accurate to what it looks like in person. Isn't it beautiful?
All right, so that's there for anyone.
Okay, that's there, and then we probably can go to the Ganeshas.
All right.
We'll do the Ganeshas, and then we'll come back to the record keeper rings. Okay, the Ganeshas, I have 50 total of these in emerald, and they are all under $200. If you've ever wanted a really good quality emerald pendant, especially one hand carved into Ganesha, who is the Hindu god who helps you overcome obstacles, any obstacles in your life. Emerald is the stone of wisdom, discernment, fidelity, and prosperity. And these are, we'll get the shot in a minute, these are perfectly carved little Ganeshas in sterling silver. They're open on the back. Is that the sweetest?
It looks like they're a little harness.
I know, he's like got his little suit on or whatever.
It was like one of those little backpacks, like with the little bears or something like that.
That's cute. I know, aren't they sweet? Well, I collect gemstone Ganeshas. When you see stuff in this sale, it's always because it's stuff that I love. I only bring you stuff that I think is just the most beautiful, right? And I love Ganeshas. I collect them. I think they're good luck. I know they're good luck. And so I have them in my home. I have them in jewelry. I just love them. I have a Ganesha, he would tell you, in the bathroom in my little vanity tray where I get ready each day. I'm a believer that Ganesha can help you overcome obstacles. And so this is going to overcome obstacles to wisdom, overcome obstacles to faith, and overcome obstacles to prosperity. Isn't that cool?
Congrats, Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie got it. Yes. So Anne-Marie, you got to think about where you want to send your $500.
In your kitchen. It's fantastic.
But you get to choose a charity, Anne-Marie, to receive $499 from you. Isn't that cool? So you don't feel like you're pressured at all. You just have to tell us tomorrow when you pay your invoice. But I always follow up and see what people choose, because I just love that you get to. We don't often get to choose, like, to write a big check to a charity. You know what I mean? And also get something at the same time. So I love the charity pieces for that reason. Okay, these small ones are. Is that the small you have?
This is the small.
Yeah. Isn't the quality beautiful, you guys?
Yeah.
0.75 to 1 inch. I have 30 of these. They are $149. $149. Retail value is $199. And then I have 20 of the larger pieces, which are 1 to 1.25 inches. Retail value there is $299. Our price tonight is $179. So $149 and $179. I have 30 of the $149 and I have 20 of the $179. That is a crazy, crazy price. I mean, the bigger one, we had something very similar ourselves in a sale in July, and it was $299. We found these at a good price, and we're passing that savings along to you, which we do. Like when we find things at a better price, we reduce our price for you. We don't just go, well, we charged $299 last time.
Here we go.
So I'm happy for you because I think this is something where you'll be excited for it, but you know that you're honestly getting a really good value too. You don't see emerald Ganeshas very often, and definitely not for under $200. So this would be a really cool holiday gift too if you've got somebody on your list where you want to give like a total knock your socks off gift. This would be a cool
Knock
gift
the
for that
socks
too.
off.
So I have 30 of the small and I have 20 of the medium. So if you would like one, they are here for you. I love Ganeshas. I do. I think they're so beautiful. Ganesha and Lakshmi are the two Hindu gods that I collect carvings, and they're not easy to find. In fact, before we brought these emerald pendants, and it's only been the last year that we had Ganesha and emerald, I'd never seen it in emerald before. Other than we had some carvings, maybe 3 or 4 years ago in Tucson, we had like 1 or 2 of the little emerald carvings, but that's it.
You don't see it. Yeah. Because there's a lot of loss in the carving process, especially with something like this and a higher end stone, right?
Emerald is one of the precious stones. My favorite story about emerald is that Cleopatra, and no one's ever seen them because no one's ever found them, but the legend is that she had her face carved into these emerald palm stones that she would give as a very exclusive gift, but we don't know much more about it than that. And then they're in the Atlantean tradition, we understand that the emerald tablets, right? We don't know if they were actually carved on emerald, it may have been more like Aventurine, but we understand that their hermetic principles were carved onto green stone tablets. So there's a lot of like lineage around emerald. Today emerald comes primarily from India, from Brazil. This is a Brazilian emerald that you're looking at here, and then from Colombia. There's your wisdom drain on emerald. So congratulations.
Congrats, you guys. So we have 4 items left, if you will. One of them has actually got 5, and the other has some quantity in it as well, 3 different sizes. So we're nearing the finish line. So if you haven't gotten something tonight, or if you're still looking for something to add to your collection, we have a couple things left. So we'll go through them here. And I think what we'll do now is, I think the Shram rings.
Yeah, let's do the record keeper
to give the team a chance to kind of catch up. So we'll start. You want to go in size order of the stone first?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, so we're going to start with it's set size 7.5. Which I can't find. Oh, because it's on the next page. It's on number 28.
Yeah, they weren't together. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So,
I'm sure you know this, but Shram's record keeper rings are all the same price. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you each one and tell you the size, but the price is going to be consistent, $245, which is what they've been since we started bringing them to you. So it's just consistent. This one is a size 7.5. These are sized rings, but any jeweler can size this up or down 2 to 3 sizes very easily. It's a pretty standard shank on that ring. And then that triangle is natural to that stone. Basically what he does is he carves around it and accentuates it. This is called a record keeper. I call it an alien track mark. And they are unique really to rubies and sapphires that come from India. Aren't they beautiful? I love that, Dina Boyer. It has gone by really fast tonight, hasn't it? Like I kind of feel like that.
It does.
It's like look at these split. Okay, so 7.5. Has Team SG put that one up already?
Nope.
Okay.
You got so 7.5 is 245.
Okay, let's show the next one. Team SG will catch up. You guys will be okay. And then the next one is what size?
6.5.
Okay. This is 6.5, also 245. Those are beautiful, and they're always open on the back. I have one of his. You guys see me wear it a lot. I wear it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my personal piece. So we'll be twinsies. It's one of my favorite things.
So now we're on the 6.5, which
Okay.
for us, Team SG is number 27.
Okay. And then.
And that is 245.
Yep, 6.5. That's my size. This one's a 6.5.
Now this is another 6.5. I think this is number 23, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Yeah, so we have 2 and 6.5. Yep. We have a size 8 coming up too. So if you're a size 8, get your fingers ready.
Yeah, we have a 7.
We
Right?
have a 7 and an 8 left. And again, these can be like ridiculously easily sized. It won't take your jeweler any time, and it will cost very little money. They're just gonna have to open the shank and away you go.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you can have them just open the shank and leave it open and
Oh,
round
yeah,
the
yeah.
edges and have yourself an adjustable ring too.
Yeah.
You don't have to have them seal the shank if you don't want to. No, so Nancy Campbell, these are record keeper sapphires and rubies from India. Record keepers are very rare. They have these natural triangles on them, and so what this artist does is just sort of polish around that natural triangle to accentuate it.
This is size 7. This is number 22, Team SG.
Isn't that beautiful? So rubies
My
and sapphires.
camera is going down.
It's sad.
Down.
It's lost its mojo.
Where's that sapphire pill?
Yeah.
Can't get it to come back. Can't get it up. There we go.
Oh yeah. And then I think the last one we have. Good night, Lena. Mwah. The last one is an 8.
Yeah, so this was the 7.
That's a 7. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the last one should be the
Yes,
8. It
yes,
is. We did it right.
Yeah. If your jeweler won't touch sterling silver, I don't want to say anything negative about your jeweler, but definitely work with an additional jeweler.
Maybe that's an opportunity.
I had one jeweler tell me that, and then I went to the other 2 jewelers I work with now, and they're like, who would tell you that? But I don't think it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy to size it in terms of like working with different kinds of metals. I think silver's a little harder to size than gold, but it's not.
This is the size
It's not
8.
tough to do it.
And
Yeah.
Team SG's number 24.
Size 8.
I love the color on this one.
That's almost purple.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, and I think that's the last of
That's the last of the Shram rings.
Last of the Shram rings. You might even be able to find somebody on Etsy. I bet you can, where you can send your ring and they'll size it and send it back to you.
Find somebody local. You get to go try it on and make sure, right? You
Yeah,
know?
but I'm just saying, like if you live somewhere where that's kind of tricky, I bet there are people, I don't know for sure, but I bet there are ring sizers on Etsy where you can send your ring and they'll size it and send it back to you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it is tricky to find
Find your Pete.
find a local person,
Yeah.
depending on where you are. I'm lucky to live in LA, so there's every block has 9 jewelers.
And you know them all.
I get around. I know them, or they
Oh,
know me.
they know you.
Okay.
As your dad would say, son of a bitch.
He wasn't there for most of my jewelry damage days.
Oh, you know.
Rubies are fantastic. Rubies and sapphires are just, for me. But there's so many legends around. If you haven't read my crystal history book, Crystal Lore, you might want to read it. You can get it really cheap on Amazon if you don't want a signed copy. But I wrote all about everything I know about rubies and sapphires in that book, and there's just such a legacy. There really is a beautiful legacy, and they are a 9 on the measure of hardness scale. So you never have to worry about your rubies or your sapphires cracking or breaking. They're very durable stones, so they're good for jewelry. All right, so this stone earlier I misidentified for you. I did a great job. I called it red apophyllite just because I didn't look at it very closely. It is calcite. And this particular combination of calcite is pretty rare. This is calcite with hematite.
That is gorgeous, huh?
Is that beautiful? And marcasite. So this is like, some people call this fire calcite, which you can see why. These are absolutely beautiful. The smaller cluster has the smaller terminations. There's 3 different sizes of these, by the way. The smallest is this one, which is 5.5 to 6 inches. It's not really small. That's under $100. I have 15 of those. I have 11 of the medium size.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm having camera droopage.
If you tighten that ball a little bit, it will not droop as much. So while he's doing that, I can tell you, calcite is for joy and contentment. It's about finding peace with what you have. Hematite grounds you, and marcasite comes from the Arabic word markashatsa, which means fire starting. Because
Don't
if
go
you
listen to your know-it-all teacher.
It's true. Because if you strike marcasite against iron or flint, you'll start fire. And so it's thought to sort of kindle the fire within. I want you to look really closely at those calcite terminations, especially on this size and the larger cluster. Do you see the triangular termination there on the points of the calcite? Is that beautiful? Each one of those is a fully terminated calcite crystal. Absolutely magnificent. You'll find these in different parts of the world, China and Mexico, I believe. These are from Mexico. And then that's the largest cluster back there. I have 6 of the largest, which is 7.5 to 8 inches. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is under $150. So the prices are, so this is for you if you need joy, grounding, protection, or a little of that fire starting markashatsa. Those are $99. I have 15. The next size up is $129. I have 11, and then the final size is $149.
Big
And I
Daddy,
have
149.
6 of those. If you don't have a big, beautiful calcite formation in your collection, I have to say, I don't know that I've seen prettier
These are gorgeous.
terminated
Yeah, these are absolutely
calcite
sparkly,
points in a cluster.
extra sparkly, gorgeous pieces.
Mhm. And like I said, the terminations get bigger with each size of cluster. So the smaller clusters have smaller terminations, then the medium has the medium terminations, and the large has the biggest of the terminations. Isn't that cool? Yeah, a little grounded happiness for you. I agree with you. Dianochka said they have such a nice, rich deepness. There is something really deep.
Mhm.
And it's interesting to me because they remind me a little bit of the energy of Mexico, you know, which is grounded and rich and deep, but also really filled with joy and a sort of a lust for life, you know. So absolutely, that's like an amazing shot of that too.
Yeah, I just love it. I love to be able to look inside a crystal and see some other like mineral in it, like.
Yeah, there's like little
When you-
hematite phantoms on all
Yeah,
of
when
them.
you see that, it's just life on life, if you will.
And these, I think, have terminations on both sides, don't they?
Yeah,
Or are they
some
round?
do.
Oh, yeah.
Some do. It
Look
depends.
at that. Isn't that cool?
It's
I
like
just
a
like to
calcite
show you
sandwich.
things like this. No, wait, Nancy Campbell said, holy crap, I just realized my raw ruby pendant is friggin' record keeper. She's had it for almost 30 years. That's like the highlight of the evening for me, honestly, that you just found a 30-year-old pendant. This is why I love what I do so much. And this is why I tell you, come to the sales even if you don't shop. You know what I mean? Like, I love having you here
Just
to
to
learn.
learn.
Just to learn and hang out. Because as a teacher, like, that sparks my joy. Because now you have a piece that you're going to go back to, that you've had for 30 years. And you're going to fall in love with it all over again because now you see what's been there all along inside of it. So I'm really glad you shared that with us tonight. That's kind of one of the coolest things. And I'm super ready for pictures. Oh, look at that one. Look at this termination right here, you guys.
Knob.
Is that incredible? And then there you see that triangular termination on the top of it, and these are just covered in little sugar crystals. When calcite crystals first form, do you see the sugary coating on this formation? The little sugary coating is also calcite. Those are tiny crystals just starting to form. If you looked at them under a microscope, they would have that same triangular termination. They're just tiny. And then they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you got like the big daddy there.
Big Daddy.
magic.
When you call me Big Daddy.
I think it's Big Papa, actually.
It is.
But you do you.
I'll do me. We'll agree to disagree.
I wanted to see something.
We have
really
8 emerald Ganeshas left if you are interested. And the Ganeshas, and what size? I think we have 8 of the small, which is 149. And then we have 11 of the medium, which are 179. So just a heads up on that. And then we have 13 medium brookite and 13 small left if you are interested. The brookite small is 59 and the brookite medium is 69. And the team will post that in just a second in case you didn't catch what
Do
I
you
just
think it's
said.
possible to, well, we can direct them to the website for the scarab pendant afterward. Can you show that to them really quick, the one on the blue?
Mm-hmm.
I do want to show this to you. I was going to give you guys a chance to buy these tonight while we're live, but when we're done, and all we have left is the giveaway for you, so we're almost done, you can go to sagegoddess.com and get this if you want it. This is one of the coolest pieces that we have brought to you in a really long time, and this pendant on the website is $53, and then it's 19% off. Your code is flame19 on sagegoddess.com. You don't have to go away yet. You might want to stay for the giveaway that I'm about to do next. This is 925 sterling with 14 karat gold over, and we put it on a 25-inch blue sari ribbon so that you can wear it if you want really long. It'll completely go over your head. Or you can choose to tie it up and wear it shorter.
Congrats, Kristen.
Isn't this beautiful? I was so excited about this today. This scarab has, I should give it back to you. So you can show the detail, yeah. This scarab has carnelian, which is the stone of stamina and courage and growth and strength. It has black spinels that have been micro pave set into it, and then it has...
Takes a minute to get that around your hair.
People are always like, is your hair real? And I'm like, yeah, watch me get my jewelry stuck in it. You'll see how real it is. And then it has a little tiny turquoise cabochon right in the middle. Turquoise is for strength and healing. And black spinel is for grounded manifestation. Isn't this beautiful? The scarab is typically thought of as being an Egyptian symbol, but it really comes to us from Atlantis and Lemuria. I was teaching about this earlier. In those civilizations, it represented creativity. And so it was kind of like a symbol of the muse coming to give you ideas or wisdom or inspiration. So anyway, these are not part of the sale. These are on sagegoddess.com, but I am obsessed. I think this is so beautiful. You could put it on a chain if you want. It definitely doesn't look like something you're spending $43 on.
And what's the coupon code for today?
Flame19.
Flame19, so for 19% off. So
Yeah.
make sure to put that in the coupon code box at checkout.
This one is a limited edition, and it's about a third of the way sold out after going live this morning at 7 a.m. So if you'd like one, I would go grab one tonight if you'd like. Especially, I mean, like I said, I think that's a crazy price considering it's real sterling. It's not mystery metal.
Not mystery metal.
We don't do mystery metal.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking
So
of
how about
mystery,
a giveaway?
who's gonna win the giveaway for
I'm so
tonight?
excited. This is a great giveaway.
Get rid of some lint. Oh,
I just thought you'd want a big, beautiful necklace for your wardrobe.
piece of lint with your
A
necklace.
piece of lint with your lint. This is a fully adjustable sterling silver Smoky Quartz. What a shot, Dave. That's beautiful. Necklace. This is worth $499. Smoky Quartz, and he's showing you the back side of it, I think.
What?
Or no, is that the
No.
front? Oh, it looks. Oh, can you turn it over though?
Yeah, I can do
It
that.
is open on the back. Oh, sorry. No, he absolutely was not showing.
Yes,
the back.
that's the front.
That is the back. And it's adjustable, I think, from 18 to 24 inches. So, and I don't know the exact carat count, but let's just say it's a whole bunch.
That's a bunch, you guys.
Smoky Quartz absorbs negative energy, keeps it away from you, so it helps to create a more peaceful environment. Who doesn't need that around your neck pretty much all the time these days? So if you feel connected to that, just say yes or please, and I'm gonna give you a minute to comment We'll chit chat a little bit more, and then I'm going to choose a winner.
Are we gonna chit chat?
We're going to chit chat.
What kind of seasoning in the tacos?
I'm doing my own seasoning blend. Sometimes I do a taco seasoning.
Can I dice up some onion to go in with it?
Yeah, so I need you to cut up an onion.
Okay.
I'm gonna put fresh garlic in too, a couple garlic cloves. I'm doing it's a paprika, chili powder, cumin.
Stop talking about food. You gotta pay attention. They're commenting.
He asked
Somebody's
me
gonna win this, and you're
about
not choosing a
my
winner.
seasoning profile.
You need to focus.
And then I start to go down my seasoning profile road.
Well,
and
I'm keenly interested.
now I'm
in the
not
seasoning,
paying attention.
But you know.
Anyway, as good as onion cutting is not my thing.
I'll do the
I'm
onion.
good. I don't ever need to cut an onion again. Cheers, you guys. How beautiful. I'm so glad you guys feel connected to it too. Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Aww. It's a good one, isn't it? Okay, this piece. Sometimes I know because when I see you twice, when I see you twice, I usually know. Okay. I felt that little shimma shimma up my spine. You ready?
Shimmer.
The winner of this beautiful piece is Tara Tryon.
Ah.
Tara Tryon. And this is for you to wear as you go through your healing process this year. Congratulations, Tara.
Congrats.
What I'm receiving for you energetically is that this is going to really strengthen your body this year. It's going to absorb some of the energy that's just too much for your body right now, so that it kind of bypasses you physically, and so that your body can rest and rejuvenate.
Congratulations, Tara.
So Tara Tryon, Tryon, Team SG.
We knew Tara.
Cheers, darling. It's coming home to you. I hope she saw. Did you see Tara? Congratulations and cheers. Yeah, may it just bless you in a million different ways. Yep.
Well, that brings us to the end, you guys.
She's crying happy
Aw,
tears.
Good.
Now I want to make you laugh and sing you a dumb song.
No songs necessary.
Tears crying,
No
happy
songs
tears.
necessary. We don't need that. Nope.
Once again, singer-songwriter. Again,
No.
not on my resume.
No. Many things are not on your resume
You and I
that
know.
don't need to be tried, you know?
Like professional taco maker. Yeah.
People shouldn't put things on their resume that they don't have sufficient amount of experience with, like armorer, singer-songwriter, you know, when they're not exactly qualified for
You
it.
actually really didn't know me in my singer-songwriter days.
Really?
Yeah, it was before you.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Mm.
But I like to think that.
We
kinda
do have 4 Colombianite rings left.
The small ones or the medium ones?
Well, I don't know. Size. I don't know what size. I don't know.
We have Colombianite rings, but we don't know what size they are.
We have 5 amethyst dream generators left, and the dream generators are $69 each.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a size.
Yeah.
So if you'd like an amethyst dream generator,
Also known as monkey toe.
also known as monkey toe, they're
Those are for
$69.
you too.
The rest of anything that is still available will be posted in the Facebook group. What?
She wants to win some of my tacos.
Oh, yeah, Dina, you saw. Yeah.
They should be pretty good.
I know
Put
it's too
turmeric?
soon. I know it's too
I'm
soon.
gonna put turmeric in my tacos.
Still.
Thank you for that.
So the rest of tonight's offerings that may still be available will be posted in the Facebook event page. So be sure to go and check that out.
If you like the scarab, go to sagegoddess.com. Your code is flame19.
Yeah. So make sure you do that. And also make sure you go to sagebrushcast.com and that you have your YouTube username, which you see here when you comment as your name, in the appropriate field under your account. Tomorrow you will receive an invoice in an email. Make sure to go ahead and pay that so we can go ahead and process that and get that your item shipped out to you.
You have 24 hours to pay your invoice tomorrow once it arrives.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you, Team SG.
Thanks to Team SG.
You guys worked really hard, and I appreciate you, and I see you. We've got a lot of people behind the scenes making this happen, and we're grateful for you.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow, session 4 of Soul Shift for October.
Nice.
Just a little preview of what's happening. So tomorrow is session 4, and then Thursday and Friday I will not see you, but I will see you on Monday for our Samhain ceremony. This weekend is Halloween weekend, and it's probably one of the last times that I will maybe be able to go with one of my children to trick or treat.
She doesn't want you there.
She doesn't want me there, but I'm gonna be there.
Very
I'm
safely,
going.
far off in the distance.
I know she wants me there. I don't think she does. I'm gonna I am gonna kind of go behind them now and just make sure I keep an eye on them. But after this year, they probably will be on their own. So I wanted to enjoy it one more time. Otherwise, we would have had ceremony on Sunday.
Mom, why are you hiding behind the tree? I can see you. I can see you.
With my big witch hat pointing. I'm kind of not easy to
hide. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to class tomorrow. I hope you are too. We're crafting, so get all your bits and bobs and broken stones and little wire and ribbons and everything. We're going to make smudging fans tomorrow in class. Super excited about that. And I'll be live with you at 2 o'clock for readings tomorrow as well. And that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for being here, everybody, and thank you for Team SG as well. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. We had a lot of fun. So